Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Ooh. All right, I just
very
sound like a
high
ghost. I don't know what you were doing, but hey everybody, my name is Jeff. This is Francis. This is Super Geeked Up, your live weekly geeky pop culture show. We play fun, geeky improv games, have some good zany, geeky chat as well. Thank you for your patience. Sorry we're a little late today. If you're watching live, if you're watching in post, we're running time, so never mind.
Exactly.
I see a whole bunch of people are already in there. Thank you guys, everybody who's watching the chat. We love you guys. We're going to have your comments to help us do some of our games and get your answers to our questions, of course. Wait, what is this? What is this little emoji? Oh, there it is. It's a little wavy guy. I couldn't tell until I put it big. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you for being here. Hey, Norbert is, oops, that's the wrong one. There he goes. There's Norbert out in Germany, early morning in Germany. Hey, we're great, Norbert. Thanks for staying up or getting up early and watching.
Good Morgan, yeah.
All right. So, folks, what are we going to do here? We're going to play Super Amazing Acronyms in a little bit. This is only the second time we've done that. That was a new game at the end of last season. Based on actually, I think, your guys' suggestions, right?
It was
Scorpio.
it was an after hours thing that happened.
And we turned it into a game, and Scorpio helped come up with the name. So thank you, Scorpio. We're gonna do Ultimate Geek Championship a little later. We're gonna pit some characters against each other based on your suggestions. Argue who would win. We're gonna talk. Lots of video game talk today, which actually Francis will kick us off here with our first super geeky question. With that.
Yeah, our SGQOTD is, since we're doing acronyms, Free Guy came out last week. I saw it. I loved it. I want to watch it again. I think I want to marry it. If you be,
I can't wait to watch it.
If you can be an NPC in a video game, who would you want to be?
Which
is interesting to me, being an NPC in a video game, because NPCs are they're like the guys who give you quests, and they have like little question marks over their heads.
Yeah, look, technically, even though I was thinking more of those based on the Free Guy movie when I came up with the question, technically, your party members are NPCs, right?
It depends on the game, though.
People let's say Mass Effect, you cannot play those characters.
That's true. Then yes, they are.
I was thinking more like the really background ones, right, or the quest givers, like you're doing.
Yeah, I was thinking like, the guy who sells you a sword in that one, in that one shop, or the guy who, tells you where to go on the map, like in Morrowind, but doesn't give you a quest.
Or just a random villager who just says, "Oh man, my flowers are not growing this season." It's something like that, just some random thing. So anyway, guys, what is your NPC, by the way, if you do not play a lot of video games or I guess tabletop RPGs, non-player character. Yeah. So not the person you are playing in the game, but the characters you run into. So I guess actually you're right. This is mostly in RPGs you find these people, right? But not necessarily always. Like I guess in Grand Theft Auto, right, or something like that. Any other open world games you would find NPCs.
Yes, yeah. And the beauty of NPCs in a lot of video games is they're scripted to say kind of the same two or three things over and over and over again.
Right. I used to talk to every NPC like multiple times until I got the repetition. At this point now, I don't always do that. I'm just like, all right, once is enough. Fine, let me just move on. But I used to always do it. I wanted to hear every single thing they could say.
Yeah, no, of course, sure.
Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, that Josh wants to be a speeding jerk in GTA. There's a lot, right? I'm sure I've never played it, but I'm assuming there's a lot of speeding jerks in that game.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of jerks in general in GTA. So, yeah.
Don't you basically play a jerk in GTA?
Weirdly enough, you're the nice guy. You usually play the nice guy.
I thought you're not criminal.
Sometimes you are. Depends on which game you're playing.
Oh, all right. Necrotis is bringing up Elder Scrolls Morrowind, and is Deckard Cain from Morrowind?
No, Deckard Cain is from Half-Life.
Okay, so that's a main character though, right?
No, Deckard Cain is an NPC.
Oh, okay, but it's an important one.
Yeah,
I'm assuming. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. The wizard at the very first part of Zelda.
The one who goes, "You cannot go out alone. Take this." My favorite is there's an orc in the first Zelda that's like hiding in a bush or something, and he's like, "Don't tell anyone I'm here," and he gives you 50 rupees because he's hiding from everyone else. It's really weird. It was like a really cool.
That's the only time you see him.
That's the only orc kind of guy that you see. Yeah, and you get rupees from him.
By the way, Norbert says sun will be up soon in Germany. Morning coffee and super geeked up. Hey, why not? That's exactly right. That's the way to do it. Or right before bed if you're like in the U.S. over here.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see here. Let's see. World of Warcraft. You keep clicking NPCs enough, they start saying rude stuff, and then go back to their regular lines, and then we'll start being rude again if you don't stop.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That was one of my That was like the one that I was going to recommend when it suggested. I used to play World of Warcraft 3, not World of Warcraft, sorry, Warcraft 3. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Warcraft 3, because that's a fairly old game. And you have like little guys that would chop wood and like get gold, but you click them enough, yeah, they'll start saying stuff, and then like stop touching. They'll like say things to you. They'll tell you to stop touching them and like leave us alone.
Well, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to kind of just keep clicking and clicking and clicking, and kind of just I don't know, make them say stupid stuff, and then you can. Same thing with same thing with kind of like I was gonna say The Sims, but they speak in Simlish, so they don't have a language. But Warcraft 3, I think, has some of the best NPC dialogue NPC dialogue of any game, because they never took it seriously. They just joked about everything. It's such a good and kind of funny and weird and quirky type of dialogue. So if you've never played, look it up. It's a lot of fun. If you look it up on YouTube, look up like Warcraft 3 NPC.
That makes sense, right? That if you kept like just bothering someone, obviously that's what they would say, right? Or like, why would you actually be able to go into everybody's house, right? Just like in most RPGs, right? You just walk into all these people's houses, you look around. A lot of times you take their stuff and they don't say anything, and they're fine with it.
Well, except for the Elder Scrolls games, they did get mad at you if you went into a house, and they would actually kick you out.
Okay, well, that's more accurate.
Although
I like exploring houses, by the way, so I'm cool with that.
Oh, me too. Me too. I was a little thief. I would sneak into houses and like, take their stuff and then leave. But then you have to.
That's your sneaking little.
That's not really stealing. That's my little stealing hands. But then you have to sell it at a fence, and that's not fun. But yeah, no, Skyrim has some good ones too. Skyrim has a bunch of really good NPCs.
All right, we're gonna get to more of your comments here, folks. Thank you. Keep coming in about what NPC you would want to be in a video game if you could be one. And Jilu, I'm so sorry you're having a rough week. If hopefully we can cheer you up, though. I did see your comments there with our geeky weirdness. Is there a little old lady, Tammy says, with a walker crossing the street slowly and making you lose time? If not, I want to be her.
I'm sure there's a game that's like that.
You would think that would be more often, right? There's got to be, though, right?
Oh yeah, there's got to be. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's like a movie trope for sure.
It is a movie trope, but I'm pretty. Yeah, I would.
It's got to be in some game somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'd be in shock if there was in somewhere. Yeah.
You can be her, Tammy. Mm-hmm. Kathy, we have one in our RPG game NPC. He's a small troll trying to prove he is stealthy. He's trying to get in the ninja guild. Oh, do you mean Kathy? Maybe the tabletop RPG she's playing. I think maybe she means.
Oh, that's cool. That works.
A small troll. I like that. A small troll. And that's also that the troll is trying to be a stealthy ninja. That's great, actually. I really like that.
Yeah, I think some of the most memorable NPCs come from a good tabletop role-playing game.
All right, you know how to pronounce this? Is it Mike?
Oh God, I don't remember this.
Make the liar from Elder Scrolls. I would be a tiger. Plus, be aware I'm in a game. Oh, so kind of like the Free Guy game then. You're aware you're in.
Kind of, yeah. Make the liar. Yeah, I think that's I don't know. I don't know which game that is.
Carrie, hey Carrie, I want to be Big Boss from the very first Metal Gear. Spoiler, pretended to be Solid Snake's ally, but he was a big bad, cool plot twist dude. Yes, dude, that's actually the only of the reamped Metal Gears. I did play Metal Gear way back in the day, like an SNES or SNES. But of the other Metal Gears, that first one's the only one I finished all the way through. Actually, but it's a great. I love that game, man. It was so good.
Solid, I guess, is that first one.
Yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid. Thank you. Yeah. That's right. Good old Meryl.
How with who?
Meryl.
With Meryl, yeah. Where if you can't believe I'm gonna say this. Where there's a scene where she's changing, and if you run to her fast enough, you get her in her panties.
Do you really?
You do.
Does she say anything?
Yeah, she's like, I forget what she says, but she like does the entire scene in just her underwear.
But doesn't she say like, "Hey, why you?" She's fine with. Does she like react to him seeing her in her underwear? Or no?
I want to say she does before she says anything. But mind you, Metal Gear Solid was weird because then you could hide in lockers, and in the lockers would be posters of like women in bikinis. So you just kind of
listen. That's because the enemy he was fighting. That's why wouldn't they have posters of women in bikinis?
Yeah, and it also had the absolute best boss fight in the game, where you had to fight Psycho Mantis. For those who remember Psycho Mantis, he was this guy in a gas mask, and he would follow every move you made until you unplugged the controller and put it into the player 2 slot, and he couldn't read your mind anymore.
Oh my God, is that what you had to do?
You had to.
That's the only way you could defeat him?
I think so. Yeah.
Was there any clues to do that? Like how did you do that?
I don't know, because I remember when he first played, he would read your memory card and say, "Oh, so you like this game and you like that game, huh? And you like doing, playing these games." It's like, but you can never beat me because I can match your every move. The only way is and I think he says something that kind of like, "Oh, I have to change the slot of where my controller is."
That's a really cool thing, actually.
Oh man, one last Metal Gear, because Metal Gear is one of the most creative games, and you never played this one, but in Metal Gear Solid 3, where you do get to play Big Boss, there's a character called The End, and if you had two choices. He was a sniper. You couldn't see him. You could fight him normally. You could just like run around and try to shoot him, or you can play the game, get to that boss fight,
and go back to the beginning.
No, what you do is you save it. Go into your settings, move your calendar to the year like 20 or 30 years later, and he died of natural causes in the game because he was already old. He was already an old man, old sniper man. So if you actually changed your internal clock in the system, he would die of old age because you changed the clock like 20 or 30 years into the future. And it's just such a
crazy. I don't know how people are supposed to think of this stuff though.
I don't know either, but it was so creative and one of just, again, such a creative series. Except for 4, which is incredibly boring.
That might be the one I did try another one a few years ago, and
I hope it wasn't 4.
It was. I don't know what are they up to now?
5.
It was either
5 was
4
the
or
last
5.
one. Yeah.
Maybe it was 5. Someone I was like, I don't know, this sucks. I was at the very beginning.
That would have been 4 because you had like 45 minutes of cutscenes, 10 minutes of gameplay, another 45 to an hour of cutscenes. 20 minutes of gameplay. Fun.
Remember when you actually, when those like really hard parts of games, like when we were younger, you actually had to figure it out, or you had to actually go into a store and buy the book, right? The hint book.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I just sometimes like having those as like a kind of a collector's thing. But nowadays, of course, you just hop online and find out in like 5 seconds, right?
Yeah,
which is nice in a way, and also I don't have as much patience anymore. When I was a kid, I would keep doing it right until I figured it out. But
I have zero. No, it's not patience; it's just time. I'm like
that too. Yeah,
I would love to keep trying. I would love to figure this out, but it's
I'm lucky if I have time at all to just play the game, right?
Exactly. It's like, oh no, I need to.
Anyway, Meg appears in most of the Elder Scroll games, according to Scorpio, and is always like kind of breaking the fourth wall. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
It's a little She-Hulky, Deadpool-y. Nigel from Jumanji was an NPC. Since Jumanji was a video game, you have to have a British Australian just yelling at you and vaguely tells you stuff.
That's true.
Well, so the new Jumanjis are video games, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's that dude from Flight of the Conchords. He's great.
But Alex said, I just got here, but you must be talking about Metal Gear with the cutscenes. Oh, he knew it. He just knew from your cutscene thing that it was Metal Gear.
Oh, man. Metal Gear Solid 4. Ugh.
All right, wait. We haven't got to our answers yet. Alex, we're talking about what NPC you like to play in a video game or anybody else that just joined us. What about you?
Well, this is going to sound funny and weird, but if I were to be an NPC, I'd be the NPC from Mass Effect 3 who gets to romance, who you can romance with Shepard, because it's the only NPC that's not a main character that can be romanced that I know of in the Mass Effect universe.
That's actually great.
Love.
That's a great choice. I'm just so mad because I wound up with her.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was going to be stuck with her the rest of the game when I wanted to be with the R at the end, and I was so pissed off.
Which is so funny because, again, I intentionally romanced her and was with her. So, I was fine with it.
Oh, you wanted to be with that NPC?
Because I found it fascinating that you could be with an NPC who wasn't part of the
It is, but see, I was like, why? After playing all 3 games and all these characters you've known through the whole thing, right? Yeah. Why would that be the one that was such a weird thing that they made that a choice, right?
I don't know.
But it is a great NPC to play because you're right. You get to have sex with Commander Shepard.
Yeah, and yes, Alex Kelly Chambers. Yeah, that was so good.
Oh, that's her name.
That was her name. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that would be one. Yeah.
I like this. Play a ghost on Pac-Man and flip the script on that dot eater.
Well, that's yeah. Well, you're technically always flipping the script on the dot eater, aren't you? If you're the ghost.
Well, but I think he means then the ghost would always win. He would always win with the ghost. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you're a Pac-Man. You're trying to win with Pac-Man, right? You're trying to avoid the ghost.
It's Inky, Blinky, Stinky, and
Clyde.
And Clyde.
I like Clyde is my favorite, actually, because he's the orange one, I think, and he's different than all the... He doesn't rhyme with the rest. He does his own thing.
Yeah. Oh, Clyde.
It'd be funny if he was the one, the rest of them chased Pac-Man, and he would just... If he just, had some random weird pattern he zipped around in because he was different.
I thought he did, though. Isn't that why?
Did he?
It's because I almost thought he did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe he does. I just didn't realize it. I'm literally playing Mass Effect right now and standing next to Kelly.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Alex. So I've been talking to Alex offline. I didn't, because I didn't know if he ever got the, did you get the Legendary Edition? We were talking, he hadn't gotten it last I spoke to him. And first off, you did. You're already on fucking 3? Good God, man. You're whipping through that.
I almost want to say first one wasn't that long, was it?
Yeah, no, they're all long.
Okay.
First one's long. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. If you do the side quest. I like to do the side quest.
Oh, yeah. I am obsessed with...
all those games you can get through a lot quicker, right? If you just do the main quest.
Yeah, what's the fun in that? You don't get the special armor. You don't get the special weapons. Oh, Kelly's in 2.
Nah, what?
I thought it was in 3. I thought
Are we talking about the same person?
Yeah.
I guess
she's
so. She's definitely in 3 where you romance her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the one she's by the
map.
The map.
Yeah. She's
where you pick to choose where you go the different planets and stuff.
She's a yeoman.
Yeoman, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like she was Indian, maybe, or is that no?
I just remember.
Which is weird that her name is. I don't know. Well, I guess.
You can cuddle her.
Cuddle her?
I didn't know that.
What?
I would love to cuddle her.
It's not like you give her a hug.
Maybe you guys just chill in the captain's quarters in bed. Just,
I like if that was one of the options though, on the when you select them, cuddle. You select the cuddle option.
Look, I don't know. I confessed in my other podcast where I co-host Points of Interest podcast that I like a dating simulation. I like a dating sim, element to my video games. I want to be able to romance people in my video games.
I do too.
I really enjoyed that aspect of video games.
I love it.
Yeah,
BioWare is one of the best at it.
I'm sorry?
I think BioWare is one of the best in their past games.
Yeah.
Which is, again, why, for me at least, even though I liked aspects of Anthem, I was definitely bummed that it didn't have any romantic stuff going on.
You know what's sad is that I don't think Jade Empire, a game that we talked about last time, it does have romance.
Well, first off, so sorry, folks, quick tangent. No, not that. Not really a tangent, because you guys were talking about Solid Snake a lot, right? And it's still video games. Scorpio. So big shout out to you, Scorpio, because I think you're the one who brought it up, and then also Francis. No, I'm sorry. So you, Francis, you're the one who first brought it up. That was your answer. So big shout out, props to you, and Scorpio who echoed you after that. Yeah. So I got Jade Empire, which is after like the next day or something after last week's show.
Nice.
This is BioWare's game, I believe, after KOTOR's. There was their next game after Knights of the Old Republic, I want to say, or shortly after that, right?
Yeah.
It was an Xbox, originally on Xbox, Chinese influenced, like mythology, martial arts game. So first I got it on Steam, and then it wouldn't work. And I tried like all these fixes I could find online.
Oh no!
And it still wouldn't work. So I returned it on Steam, which is fine because you can do that. And then I got it on EA Origin.
And it worked on EA Origin?
Which is I don't normally ever use Origin because I don't like it. Normally Steam works great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked on Origin. So I've been playing on Origin. Because I checked my Xbox One also, and it says you can only play this if you have an Xbox 360 hard drive. I was like, well, I don't have that because I have an Xbox One. So
have you started playing it?
Oh yeah, man. I've been playing it every day.
How you end?
Love it.
Okay, good.
Fucking love it.
I know, it's so good.
Dude, first off, I mean, I actually have no idea. I can't comprehend why I only played such a small amount of this. Because I don't even remember these characters for the most part. Back in the day. Because this is totally up my alley, man. It's martial arts. It's Chinese culture. Like, it's all stuff I love. Yeah. Like, it's awesome. Like, the story's great. The characters are super cool. You know what? I told you, I said last week that I was afraid about the graphics, right? Because it was Xbox, the first Xbox. Yeah. But the graphics, I feel, hold up way better than I expected them to.
I think because it was stylized too. I think it was because it's also kind of stylized to it has like a, like it has a style. It has like it just has this thing about it. Yeah.
The in-game graphics, I think, still look good. The cutscenes, that's when I can definitely see the problems. but it's still fine. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I'll have to play the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Right now, I could say this may shoot to the top of my BioWare list. It has that potential. That's how much I'm loving it. I think, you said I think you're top, right?
It is. Yeah. I love Jade Empire over. I said it was over KOTOR for me. Yeah. I just love Jade Empire. It's just something about it. And then lastly, so we'll just move on after this, but what fighting style did you choose?
I chose the fast character option. Mm-hmm. And my main style is 1,000 cuts.
Oh, okay. So that's the two swords, isn't it?
No.
Oh, the single sword.
Actually, you don't even get a sword at first. It's all hand at first.
Oh.
So 1,000 cuts is a very quick style. Then they have support styles. And then I choose a sword instead of the staff. You can choose a sword or staff pretty early on.
Yeah. Okay.
I chose the sword. And then I chose fire over ice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I chose one of the feet. You can't actually, I didn't know this, you can't create your own character. You just choose one of the
you have
one of the 6 pre-made characters. But that's cool. I like the character I chose. She's really cool. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't gotten there yet, but some person I was talking to about Jade Empire was, she says you can romance people in it. She remembers that part well.
I don't remember.
Because you can do that in KOTOR, right?
Yeah.
Can you romance Bastila?
You romance one. You can romance Bastila. You can romance several of your characters.
Let's see here. Samantha Trainer. That's her name.
Oh, Samantha Trainer.
That's the one in Mass Effect 3. Thank you, Scorpio. Who is this Kelly woman?
I want to say Kelly
Chambers. Wait, I know the name. Kelly Chambers.
Yeah,
yes. Samantha
Trainer. So familiar.
Yeah. Let's see here. Anyway, back to our question. Sorry about NPCs. A game based around the mayor of a town in Harvest Moon would be interesting.
Ooh, Harvest Moon. Love Harvest Moon.
Oh, you know what? So maybe I wouldn't mind being an NPC. Well, shit. At first I was going to say Master Lee, who's the master of the Kung Fu school that your character starts in. Mm-hmm. That would be cool. That's fine. I was going to say one of the students at that school, except they all die, except for you and one other one that
right. Yeah.
So, but I guess it could be nice when it lasted. I also kind of want to be in Final Fantasy the owner of a chocobo farm. as an NPC.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
Because I really want to ride a chocobo.
Well, who wouldn't?
It's I feel like they'd be nice to take care of.
It's like an ostrich.
It's a cute ostrich, though. A cute ostrich.
Cute ostrich, yeah, definitely cute ostrich. Yeah.
Wait, no, because you have the bad option. Oh wait, I don't know what Martha. What is?
Well, because I said I like romancing in games, and she says no, and she says no because I make bad options, and we have differing opinions on who to romance in our respective video games. So very passionate about who we romance in our games.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you have.
Okay.
Actually, he just Alex Facebooked me at Kelly Chambers. Yeah, so that's different than who I'm talking about, Alex.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though. I do remember her now. Oh, so she doesn't like your choices of romancing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, Scorpio says I'm going to have the longest, craziest strip with the Jet Empire game. I'm so glad you're playing now. Great game to fill the void. Yeah, so thank you, Francis and Scorpio, because I probably never would have remembered to go back to that game without you guys. So
yeah,
I'm loving it. 1,000 cuts. I like, by the way, when you select, they actually say it whenever you select switch styles, right? 1,000 cuts. Yeah. I also like how you can just switch on the fly to different martial arts styles and you learn new ones and stuff.
Oh yeah. Just
also like usually, I also, most RPGs you have some kind of weapon, right? I like that you can actually fight most of it just with your actual hands.
I think I feel like that is one thing that a lot of games kind of like. That's such a missed opportunity. For a lot of games where it's like, just use your fists. Yeah, because in like D&D and other games, there's a monk character, which is generally a martial arts. That's how they fight with, Exactly, and their what do you call it? Their attack is based on their strength, right? That's their attack roll. Is it strength and whatever. And wisdom is for their like chi type thing. Mm-hmm. I think. Okay, great many romance options in the Jade Empire. Can't wait. Samantha traded her trusty toothbrush. That I don't remember. Is it electric? All right. I see where we're going already. Just saying. Oh, Samantha takes Kelly's job. Well, no wonder Shepard gives it to Samantha because she's like, I know this girl will put out. Yeah. Kelly, not so much. Kelly just cuddles. That's all I ever got out of her. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Oh, wait. See, Carrie wants. Have we seen the trailer for Star Wars Vision? So freaking cool. Anime shorts. Oh, so like Star Wars Inspired Stories. It drops on Netflix in September. I saw the article about that about a month ago. Saw the trailer. I didn't know a trailer was out. It looks good. Yeah. It looks really good. Because I really like the anime take on it that they're doing that. Yeah. A lot of lightsaber fighting. A lot of just a new take on. Very again, anime take on Star Wars and the Jedi. So worth looking at. All right, looking forward to it. All right, Arya Talok or Emily Wong. Oh, is this like which ones will we romance? Oh, well, Emily Wong is the reporter in Mass Effect. Oh God, right. Arya Talok. Oh boy. Is that one of the what the fuck's Liara? What's her race called? Asari. Sorry. Is that is that one of the Asaris that runs the club or the like illicit or like kind of underground thing? I don't know. Help us out. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm guessing. I just want to watch Shepard dance on the dance floor. Just like that. Well, everyone else is like dancing like pretty elaborately. She's just kind of nodded back and forth. But dude, it became like the biggest, like, right, one of the biggest jokes in fun jokes and memes and stuff, right? Yeah. He would romance one of them. I see. I thought you were asking us. Okay. Arya is Trinity from the Matrix, playing the crime picks on Omega. Oh. Okay. Thank you. All right, there we go. There's video game NPCs. Now, folks, hey. Who doesn't love acronyms? Actually, me, but for this game, I love them. OMG. I mean, WTF. LOL. Where's your love of acronyms? All right. Wait, where's your WYLF? Oh, my God. That's true. We could have done that. Okay, anyway, folks, this is called Super Amazing Acronyms. Again, thank you for Scorpio for helping us with that name. Start putting acronyms in the chat. Now, ideally, not known acronyms like the ones we were just using, like LOL or
below, right, or whatever else there is, or at WTF. Come in, like that'll work right there. That's the idea. Put in ones like weird ones that don't really have something, and we're gonna work these into our scene, where we're gonna say a line, end the line with like an acronym. The next person has to say what that acronym stands for, and then keep going like that. This is the only second time we've done this. Did we get like a scene suggestion? I think we did, maybe. I don't think we did characters. I think we were just more or less
No, we're ourselves. Yeah, we didn't. I don't think
right?
I don't think we.
But I think we got a scene suggestion, right? Maybe.
At least a scene suggestion.
Yeah, give us a scene suggestion, folks. Where are Francis and I? What are we doing? You keep putting in those. These are good, actually. Keep putting in those acronyms. Scorpio's on fire here, and so is Listermate with these acronyms. But then also give us a scene suggestion. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Remember, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup.
And you can play this game at home with your family and friends.
With the SGU Home Edition. $19.99 at Toys R Us. Doesn't exist anymore.
That's weird. Could you turn SGU
Yeah, we've talked about
this
into a board game.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I don't remember.
I think we should, actually. Well, unless...
Yeah, because a lot of these games kind of, you have the card, it's the instructions, and then you play. Like, yeah.
Totally could.
Oh, man. Alex with the fresh.
Alex, your NPCs in the break room in the Normandy. Oh, perfect. Alex, look at that. Working it into our topic first question there. We're not NPCs. The Normandy is the spaceship in the Mass Effect universe, folks, if you haven't played those games. Go hit the Toshi station to pick up some power converters.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
That's great. Let's combine these. Let's say we're NPCs on the Normandy heading to Toshi station to get some power converters. We're going to amalgamate our Star Wars and Mass Effect universes.
I have to admit, Nicodius came up with one that I hope one day we'll use.
Lady face slaps evil there, trying to learn how to slap faces. That's fucking great too. Necrotis, bring that back in another DVD.
Yeah,
okay?
Please hold on to that thought. I want to use that in another game. That's so funny.
All right. So, wow, we got a lot of acronyms to use. Okay, so we're NPCs on the Normandy, heading to Toshi Station to get some power converters, and we're going to have to work in one of these acronyms in every line we say. You ready to go?
God.
Hey, man.
I love these. I like these acronyms.
Hey, I'm trying to start the scene here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man. Wow, dude, it's really hard to get some sleep. Like, do you hear all that, like, moaning and thumping from Commander Shepard's quarters? I mean, Voltex, right?
I know. I mean, it's very overly loud to even excrete. I mean, I try to go to the bathroom, and all I hear is just the loud everything going on with the commander's office. And we need to go to Toshi Station. Like, we need to get there and pick up some power converters. I mean, AMA, right?
Yes, amazing muffs around Toshi Station.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Like, like my ears in case your ears get cold, you have these ear muffs you can wear.
Oh.
I mean, I know it's usually hot there, but every so often at night it gets super cold. So ear muffs are really helpful. So anyway, JSS.
Right. I mean, Japanese sex slugs. Yeah, Japanese sex slugs also go really well with those earmuffs. Like, God. Especially when you put it on your body and it makes you feel all tingly and weird inside. It just, oh man, WWAD. Oh.
Yep. What would WWAD? Yes.
AD,
what would Akbar do? That's what I always think in these situations, because he knows about Japanese sex slugs. And you know what? Really, I think he would just say, it's a trap. Because the sex slugs sometimes can burrow in the places you don't want them, right?
Good point.
You know what I'm talking about, Jugnut.
Yeah, I mean, just under great, just under great nethers, usually tucked, like right in there, like that, like. I mean, it says nut for a reason. It's that another under region that you just tuck in sometimes because you don't want to get those sex slugs on it. Man, I know. But again, the power converters. We got to get those power converters. And if the commander doesn't get out of there, I'm really going to get a Gognerf.
Can you tell me? I got to put that on the screen. Where is it?
Scorpio said it near the top, near the beginning.
What the fuck? You went back to the beginning? I see it now.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
I mean, whew.
Okay. Garrus on giant nads or really fresh feet. See, Garrus, he has a foot fetish. Maybe you don't know this. I heard it. I heard it from Caden.
Oh God, yeah.
Right before he died.
Oh no. Oh yeah,
he has a foot fetish, and he likes the nads. He kind of that's how he likes it, and
who doesn't?
Good for him, right?
Yeah. Who
so,
doesn't?
So anyway, that's what I heard. WWAD.
I did that one.
Oh, you did that one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hang on, not that one. I mean BBB.
Yeah, big busting balls. He just loves them big busting balls, like just all on his face. Garrus really needs to handle his business because there's just too many balls in his face. I kind of think of this as like a headphones kind of conversation. Like we really can't be sharing this with anybody. In all honesty, oh man, I mean poopsicle.
Is that one of the things?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. I like how you always give me the really long ones.
Oh, sorry. I could give.
No, it's fine. No, I'll take poopsicle. All right. Listen. People only ovulate pouring shit in converters, licking electrolytes. Because here's the thing, right?
Yes.
You need the electrolytes. Particularly, listen, Shepard, she's still going at it, right? Listen, you can still hear him. She's always drinking that Gatorade after she comes out of her quarters because she's fucking everyone on the ship, I think, except us. I don't know. I think we're the only one she hasn't fucked so far. I feel a little left out.
No.
I don't know about you.
I do.
Anyway, listen, let's just off.
Oh, God. The X's.
I give you 2 X's, sorry.
I know you give another X one. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to I guess we're gonna have to exfoliate our fuck face, I guess. I mean, we're just gonna have to, in order to really make ourselves shine for Shepard, we have to really get those pores clean, our face is nice and fuckable. I guess for Shepard. Like I understand, you're absolutely right. I mean, TED.
Listen, I think there's all left to say is tied in an excellent dungeon, and that's how she likes to do it. That's how Shepard.
Oh yeah.
So let's head there and maybe she'll fuck us. All right.
All right. I like it.
Let's go. The end. Okay.
How? Oh my God. 2 X's, man.
I'm
2
sorry.
X's.
Well, I got 2 like 7-letter ones from you.
I know. I gave you the really long ones. Oh man, I was really hoping I wanted to challenge myself with Z.
Oh yes.
I'm like, I wonder what I could say with that. Oh man.
I like the Bigop. We didn't get that one. Oh, there it is.
Oh, we didn't get the Bigop.
The strain is real, Necrodius.
The strain is real.
I love Francis is busting balls by picking the hardest ones possible. And Alex says your Zoff usage was be God tier. Like,
oh, thank you.
What does that mean? Like you're on a God level? It was so good?
I guess so.
Yeah, all right. Absolutely. Exfoliate our fuck faces, right?
That was great.
That was a great one. Oh, that's nice. He wanted to use his own word, his name as well.
Oh, man.
We have to bring back the lady face slap next time. Where we had to learn how to slap faces.
That's such a great. I love the idea of that scene. That's super funny.
Thanks, folks. That was great. I like this game. This is a good new game. All right, folks. So we got some more stuff coming up here. We're gonna do some more video game talk. We're gonna do Ultimate Geek Championship. We got some after hours fun later on tonight if you're a Patreon supporter. Speaking of that, hey Francis, what time is it?
It's time to thank our Super Shadow patrons at $10 a month or more. We are talking video games. We are talking NPCs, and we're talking acronyms. So today, I thought that I have no idea how to go through any of these names with something funny. So I'm just going to do my best.
It could be video game quotes or characters or.
So
it's hard to think.
Okay, so it's me, Marie, and just a Durard, my friend.
Wait a minute.
Video game quotes.
Let me do my because to make Martha happy, and to make sure she
you got to do Craig
to make sure she attends DragonCon next year because that's our deal. It's a Maria, and Justin Durand from the Kalalaya brand. All right, please continue. Yeah.
Right.
Did I ever tell you or show you the picture? I don't know if I can find it right now, folks. When you're at DragonCon, outside the Marriott Hotel, this guy he was standing up and he had on like a fishing line, more or less, one of those question mark boxes for Mario. He like made one.
Oh, yeah.
And his people would go by, they would jump up and hit it. And I get to do it too. And I got to jump up and do this at the box. It was great. He was just standing there. Oh, and then another guy would throw you a coin. Like a Mario type coin.
Oh, that's
not a real coin.
But did you get to keep the cool little coin?
You do.
That's okay.
Yeah, it was great. All right, I don't know. Oh, I think she's maybe laughing at our
she
Italian.
heard and she's now again for some reason doing the Italian icon.
The flag, which won't come out for me ever.
Yeah, it's just
I don't understand. All right, the Italian flag, great. I love it.
So let's see. Oh my God. Craig Gallenpool, who much like Sonic has got to go faster. I can't do Jaleel White's voice for Sonic, but there you go. You go faster. Rachel J. Never go home. Wait, no. You can't go out alone. You have to take this, which is Our Love.
What's that from?
Our Love. That's that's the Legend of Zelda. You have to take when you take the wooden sword. You have to.
I see. Okay.
This. Victor Snyder, who I am so sorry you got shot in the knee. Oh, wait, no. I know you were an adventurer until you got an arrow to the knee. So sorry, Victor. Oh man, that sucks. Tammy Anderson, you get my favorite NPC quote from a game called I can't remember, but it's
your favorite quote.
I know,
not your favorite game apparently.
It's such a good game. It was an old Microsoft game where you had to build armies and you fought each other. It was really great, and it was a little priest that would change the bad guy's team to your team and go wololo, wololo, wololo. It was the best. Love that. If anyone knows that game, just say it. Just say it outside. Johnny Pappas. My favorite quote from my favorite video game, Persona 5. You should go to sleep. That's what they tell you. There's a cat that tells you to go to sleep.
Cat. Oh yes, Martha. Oh, Martha. Here's the cat right here, right?
Yeah, with Martha's face is the cat that tells you should go to sleep. Terry Field. Cousin, let's go bowling. That's from GTA 4. Because your cousin keeps calling you every single time wanting to go bowling. It's the worst.
By the way, please definitely work in what we've been please work in the famous Mass Effect one at one point.
Which one?
Well, when you go to
a
store and you want to know what store to go to.
Yeah. Jalou, you're our favorite patron on the Citadel. Nice. Oh, my name is Commander Shepard, and you're my favorite patron on the Citadel.
There you go. And wait, did you do Zen? I missed.
I did Zen. Zen was Okay. And Cethos. What would be a good? Wow, I'm blanking now. Okay, Cethos. Please don't die on me. Snake. That's what they do whenever he dies in the game. They yell.
Oh yes, you're right. In Metal Gear Solid.
They yell into the freaking radio.
They do. You're right.
So
all right, go to sleep,
guys. Go to sleep.
All right, there you go. Thank you, everybody who supported us on Patreon. I really appreciate it. That's good. That's where you can go, patreon.com/supergeekedup. And again, if you support us, you can join us afterwards for our after-hour show. And actually, if you're at the $8 level or more, what are we doing on this Friday?
Well, we get to live long and prosper in the 24th century as we talk all things Star Trek.
So other centuries too, actually, technically.
Well, yeah, I guess so, right? 23rd, 24th,
22nd,
20th.
22nd.
Oh, for Enterprise, it's 22nd. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's 22nd.
Anyway, folks, it's our special fandom episode this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's where we tackle a fandom. Sorry, we're a little delayed on that, but we're getting them out. And usually we spend at least a couple hours. This one, we're kind of going to cover a lot of different things in Star Trek. And then later on, we talked about, later on in the year, maybe we'll do just a Next Generation one or a DS9 one, or since you're here with a Crodius, I know you're going to say a Voyager one is obviously the most important one to do. Of course, maybe we'll save that one for last. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're
going in order of air of when it was aired. So yeah. Second to last.
Oh, okay. Well, then the Discovery would be last, and then Enterprise.
But you're not going to get me to watch Discovery, so
you're not getting me to watch it either. So you're right. We're going to skip that one. Okay, fine.
We're going to skip that one altogether.
Well, then there's Picard though, and now there's Lower Deck. Whatever. Anyway,
let's just skip the modern and stick to
Enterprise earlier, right? Okay,
yeah,
Enterprise
2010. Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, make it so. There you go, Marks. That's how we should start the episode, actually, or engage. Right? That's always good.
Oh, I can't wait to engage with the audience.
Aha! Yeah, that's nice. Hope you bring your Horgon.
That's how I get rid of this. Never mind.
It's my I don't know where you're going with that, but right.
Because you get, never mind. Yeah. So exciting stuff.
Yes. So
exciting stuff.
Star Trek, folks. I hope you can join us. It'll be on our Patreon homepage, and I'll send it to you if you're at the level $8 or more per month. Mm-hmm. Hey, wow, lots of stuff going on this week because tomorrow I am on the Dragon Con American Sci-Fi Classics, the last virtual panel before Dragon Con. They will resume these virtual panels after Dragon Con, but tomorrow American Sci-Fi Classics 9 p.m. Eastern. They're actually American Sci-Fi Classics on YouTube. That is your YouTube channel where you can watch. You can also go to their American Sci-Fi Classics Facebook group and watch it live there. I do think, like Scorpion pointed out on Facebook, I think you have to join in advance or give them permission so your comments show up. Anyway, we're going to talk about, it's basically just tomorrow is stories from Dragon Con. So it's kind of like favorite moments, funny stuff, what you love about Dragon Con. So I'll be joining some other panelists and Joe and Gary, who were on a show a couple weeks ago. So that'll be fun. And then it's off to Dragon Con, actually. Speaking of Dragon Con, next week we're going to have the digital media track director, Charles McFall, on. Super-Geeked Up actually falls within that track. And he's going to join us next week. And then in 2 weeks from now, folks, just so you know, we will be off because I will be flying to Dragon Con that Wednesday. So we'll be off in 2 weeks, and then we'll resume right after the week after that, after Dragon Con. And I can hopefully have lots of amazing stories to share. All right, yes, we should pull Riker, straddle a chair backwards.
Or a lady.
He did, or what?
Or
a lady. Oh boy. All right.
Sorry.
He did that at Dragon Con, actually. Someone asked him, and he doesn't demonstrate it on the panel how to straddle a chair, not a lady, backwards.
Did he? So it was a back thing, right? Like it was because he had that thing with his back that he had to do the chair.
Oh, he actually didn't say why. He just demonstrated how you do it. Yeah, that's why you think he did it, because of the back. I either read somewhere like he like had a weird, like something was wrong with his back, and that's why he never sat in a chair. Oh.
Like
I have
normally,
back issues. I never tried that. Maybe I should try straddling chairs backwards.
But yeah, and then you could pull up a card, which is just pulling down your shirt a little bit. The Picard maneuver
on the stream, you mean?
Yeah, that's the Picard maneuvers when you.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, does that have to do with straddling a chair, or is that just means for the stream?
We just do it for the stream. Like we'll do the Picard maneuver and the Riker.
Yes.
And then, yeah, look, it's not my fault that my favorite line from the first season of Star Trek is the when they save the Irish colony, and he's like flirting with that Irish girl, and he's like, she just says, I forget what he says, but her line to him is like, you can start from the top and work your way down. And I'm like, oh, hello. Hello.
Oh, dude, yes. Lots of innuendo going on there.
Oh, man. And then she undoes her hair, and it's just like, oh, yeah. There you go, Riker. Picard the celibate, but Riker.
Dude, Riker's fucking so many women. It was crazy.
Yeah. So Carrie confers with the back thing. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was like,
okay.
Yeah.
Mark says I should stream from the plane. I might get thrown off because of what we usually say on SGU in terms of the weird stuff we say, but I will wave to you over Virginia. Let's just make sure.
Oh, there you go.
I'll be like, excuse me, Captain, can you let us know when we're over Virginia?
Can you announce when we're over Virginia, please?
Over Galax, Virginia, specifically.
There's someone I need to wave to at 4:00 in the morning.
I'm not flying overnight.
Oh. That's the only way.
I'm not going across the country, man. I'm just going to Atlanta.
True. That's true.
Folks, so one more thing before we move on. I want to talk one more time about Super Knocked Up. Again, that's my web series I did. Action comedy about a super villain gets pregnant by her superhero nemesis. They have to raise a baby together. It's a lot of fun. We did a couple seasons online. And I did a comic book. But now it is a Kindle Vella series. Again, Vella's a new thing. It's kind of designed for your phone, but you can read it online as well on your computer. Short episodic things that you can read real, kind of in an easy sitting. Super Knocked Up, I'm doing it that way. I'm going to tell the entire story I had planned, so you're going to get lots way beyond the web series. Anyway, I found out some good news from Vella. They offer free tokens, but authors are actually going to get money for that now. And I already actually got some money, so that's good. And so here's what you can do to help me out, folks. So with their first 3 episodes are free. You can get 200 tokens. You can get every single episode of Super Knocked Up and pay no cost to you whatsoever for Vella, okay? So there's 8 episodes up there now. It really helps me because I'm trying to make money as a filmmaker, a writer, an artist. If you could just go, get those episodes, use your free tokens, get the episodes, click the thumbs up, the like at the bottom of each episode. You can also, if you happen to buy tokens, you can actually bestow a weekly favorite, which is a crown you can bestow on a story. All that stuff I found out actually helps authors get money. The more likes, the more crowns, the more episode unlocks you're getting, even if it's free tokens. So if you could do that for me, I would super appreciate it. Again, it will cost you nothing. So this is a great free way for you to help me out. Let me put the link in the chat, but you can, here's the direct link on Vella to Super Knocked Up. But you can also go to Vella, search Super Knocked Up. If you have an iPhone, you can iOS, there's a Kindle Vella app, and you can just search Super Knocked Up on that and also find it that way. And again, remember, make sure when you first log in, if you've never used it, they'll tell you about getting the 200 free tokens. and then you can use them. And again, please click that like, a thumbs up at the end. That helps in the search result and in getting some money. Because I thought Vela was kind of a big bust, but now I found out I can actually. well, because of the first, look, everything was free, right? And they were saying like, no, you're not. They told you you're not getting anything for the free tokens. I was like, well, that's nice. That's great.
So what's the point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can still release it later, right, and make money, which is my idea as a book. I was going to do that, but it's much nicer to make money on what we're releasing now. Yeah. It's super easy, barely any convenience. Scorpio says. Scorpio has been reading everyone. Actually, I really appreciate that. He's been using the free tokens. So thank you, Scorpio. That's awesome of you. But yeah, folks, Super Knocked Up is what it's called. If you haven't read it, please do. If you've experienced the web series, again, it's a lot. I'm actually putting in more stuff that was never in the web series, and kind of getting more into the head of Jessica, the main character. A little more sexy too. It's more R-rated rather than PG-13 that the web series was. So there you go. Please check it out. Anyway, thank you. That would really help me out. Us indie authors need all the help we can get. Shout out to Marks, by the way, because Francis and I are writing things for his Dragon anthology that he's doing. And we just got our nice critique groups today, our second critique groups, which I told Marks privately, which is an awesome idea by Marks for these anthologies to have different authors help critique each other's stories. I told him I've already think I'm become a better author just from the first critique round. So I'm excited for the book to come out. It's scheduled, if I can say this, for November, tentatively for November, if released. Dragons! Who doesn't like dragons, right? Every story's about a dragon, folks, but like a different take on dragons than you may be used to.
And I hope I am just a passable writer by the end of this whole thing.
Folks, when you read his story, just quote, say to Francis, "You were a very passable writer."
Yeah. C-. Just say, look, here's your C-. Move on.
Can you put that, if you like release it as your own story later, can you put that on your, like, the blurb, the quote blurb? A very passable writer.
Yeah. I need hope. So somebody whoever reviews my, like, if when the book comes out and stuff, and you review me specifically, just put he was a passable writer, and I'm totally using that for everything. That's going to be my Twitter. That's going to be my freaking Twitter backdrop. It's going to be on everything, because that is like my favorite review if I get a review like that. But you have to mean it. You have to mean that I'm a passable.
Hey, it's a lot better than saying like he's shit, right? Or he's
right.
Crappy writer.
This or either he's a passable writer, or this guy knows how to put words together. That's fine. Those two reviews are perfectly like what I want. This
guy knows how to make a complete sentence.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
This guy really knows how to use periods.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
he really surprised me when he threw in that colon.
I haven't put any colons yet. Oh man, let alone a semicolon.
I got a colon in mine. I now know semicolon. I just imagine how funny that would be if all that they were just like kind of weird things like that, or weird grammar like comments about like how.
I really like your use of the word extravagant. Yes, thank you.
These random words make sense when strung together.
Yes. I'm telling you, those are the kind of reviews I want.
Actually, you know what? Once it comes out, and hopefully, obviously, you SGU folks get the book, read our stories, all the stories. Obviously, there's not just us. Mark's and his wife Julie writing one. Lots of amazing authors. I would actually like the SGU people, besides real things, almost to ask them for our stories, to do like funny quotes like that, right? For us.
I personally would love that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
At least he didn't use incomplete thoughts. There we go.
Exactly. I want that. I want no, or like this story had no grammatical errors. Just like that's it. No
Actually, that would be a huge feat, because it's a little harder with a book, but even professional books, there's always one or two things I find still, right? Even with professionally editing. By the way, he says your story is great, Francis. It's very original. I noticed he did not say anything about my story, obviously because he didn't want to make anyone feel bad with how amazing.
It's like, look, we can only praise Jeff so much. He already has an awesome Vela out there. We can't keep You can't keep patting his ego by saying everything is awesome all the time.
No, you can actually do that. I'm fine with that if you want to keep doing that. But Scorpio, I think you're right. I absolutely think the free tokens are trying to get people into Vela, start using it. So yes, I think that's a great thing. I'd like much more better. I think they listen to authors because I send them a nice thing saying like I think authors should get paid for this. So it's nice to see Amazon actually responding to people and making changes.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. A lot of Velas when I was kind of going through them are still in the interaction part is pretty small still. So like, you're getting a couple thumbs up here and there for other Velas that are like in there already. Yeah. It's not like you're getting 100 or 1,000 for a lot of these. So yeah, it's still a building platform that I think would be. I think it's great. It's great because it's bite size, and so like if you have a commute on a train or something, it's perfect because you don't have to like crap. I have to I got to finish this entire chapter before I get to my work. Oh no, I'm done, and I can go ahead and get to work and like read the next chapter when I go back home. Like I love that.
There's one author I know who's awesome, and we're reading each other's stories. I'll read one or two of hers at the gym when I'm on the bike or something. And as an author, I will say I actually like writing for Vela because I can actually get one out like in a week or something. Right? I can get an episode out. Well, obviously, where a novella or a book would take me much longer. Your story is great too, Jeff. Thank you, Marks. That fishing worked. Well, we've got a pretty awesome collection. Dragons like you've never seen them before. That's actually true. Yeah, it's a very unique take on dragons. And so, yeah, and I think the cover is looking great. He sent us the draft so far of that. It's going to be a big hit, folks. Big hit. My prediction.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I predict pain.
Yeah, all right. So when that comes out, obviously, folks, we'll tell you about that and where you can get it and all that good stuff. The amount of grammatical errors in this story were acceptable and didn't distract me at all.
Beautiful. See, that is what I want. Yeah.
Honestly, that is really generally I find true, right? I expect every story to have some grammatical errors, but as long as they're like little tiny things, right? Who cares?
Yeah. Sure, I spelled the TH. I mean, whatever.
TH?
TEH.
Oh, yes. Although spell check would catch that one.
That's true.
You know what I hate? I hate it right when you write a word, when you misspell it and it's still a word. It's a different word, but not the one you meant. And spell check's not going to catch that. But it's so easy for your eye to, oh my God, like I was doing this book and my narrator caught it, which is great. When you do audiobooks, actually, my narrator usually catches like any mistakes I made so then I can go fix them. I kept writing, I was using the word ruins as meaning like an ancient symbol. But instead of writing R-U-N-E-S, ruins, I always wrote R-U-I-N, like a ruins of a building. Right. Dude, and I couldn't believe how many times I did it, and I never even though I went through it a bunch of times, I never caught it until she said, do you mean R-U-N-E-S?
These magical ruins. I mean, runes.
Well, I mean, they could be magical ruins, right? That still could work, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah. You can't hold a ruin, but you can hold a rune.
Well, part of the ruins you could pick up in the rubble
true.
In your hands, I suppose.
No, that's true.
All right, anyway. All right, folks, so there you go. Please check out Super Knocked Up if you can. Marks is actually going to have hopefully I can say this, Mark's soon, a Vela out of his. So I'll also tell you about that when that comes out. But this is a big hit, these things we're doing about these quotes. Yeah. Every misspelling was enjoyable. I will now only spell those words that way from now on. That's great, Marks. That's a great quote, actually. Now I kind of want to deliberately misspell stuff just to get that quote.
What's funny is, especially if you work in a fantasy setting, you can technically misspell words and it fit into the narrative, which is what I love. It's like, yeah, this is how they talk. They talk by removing all vowels in words.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh okay. Yeah.
Well, I just did a pirate one, and I'm deliberately like I'm writing YE instead of U. Like for you. Yeah. I'm deliberately like doing words wrong, like to try to do piracy.
Tell your mates that you're about to be boarded by me, Captain Pegleg. Oh,
I thought you were doing your Barbossa impersonation.
Barbossa. I mean, it's yeah.
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 All right, folks. So there's Super Geeked Up on Vela. Dragon Con panel tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern on the American Sci-Fi Classics track. Super Fandom episode for Star Trek Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Your whole rest of your week is set, folks. You can watch these shows. You can read the Velas. Look, you don't need to do anything else. Tell people you're too busy for any nonsense they want you to do. That's what sounds like, Alex. I don't know. Tell us.
My Barbosa impersonation, I
Maybe.
guess.
There you go. Maybe you have a great Barbosa. You didn't even know it.
It's
me, a Barbosa.
God.
Just for Martha. There you go, Martha.
Jeffrey Rush was like my favorite character. I mean, in all of the Pirates movies, like I love his character. I love the
he's great.
accent of the voice.
You know where I also love him? Shakespeare in Love. He's so fun in Shakespeare in Love.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I love that movie. Yeah, he said you nailed the Barbosa. So look, I called it.
And the King's Speech. Great in the King's Speech. Anyway,
okay.
There's a Jeffrey Rush love.
Oh wait, I got some stuff from Tammy here. Now they're not. Well, they're sort of refaces. They're mostly posters, though.
Oh, okay.
What is this? What is it? What are you doing?
No, I'm just kidding.
Is this a reface?
No, I don't know. Can you reface this?
I don't know. Oh, is that what you're doing? I didn't know you're like claws. Like what? Are we
I was just doing that for no reason.
Okay, fine. I didn't know it was something new I had to catch up on. Thank you. Yes, no problem, Martha. Just for you.
You best start believing in ghost stories, lass. Oh yes.
Oh, I use lass a lot too, Alex, in my story. Thank you. Now I feel like legitimate about doing that.
Lass and lassie.
I don't.
Tiger
I don't
Claw.
use lassie. I feel pirates would use lass more than lassie.
And
Scottish, unless they're Scottish pirates. Maybe.
Lass, and they say, "Oh my God, what was the thing that they say to not get harmed on a pirate ship?" You there's that one word that you have to say. They said it a lot in the first movie. They're like, "Oh, nah," and then they're like, "Oh, now we can't hurt them anymore." It was really funny. Parlay.
Well, you want to try to work out a negotiation.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what? I love when whatever Sparrow would say, "Savvy."
Oh, savvy! I cannot do a Sparrow accent for the life of me.
No, I can't either. It's so hard.
It's really hard.
Like,
good job, Johnny Depp, for doing an accent that's like really hard to do.
That's why he's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look, everybody got parlay.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that Chaz did the French, which is where it came from, actually. Though.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui, un peu.
Oh, God.
Tiger Claw. That's what we're going to say that is. Tiger Claw. There we go. Hopefully that's in Jade Empire. I can get the Tiger Claw, hopefully martial arts style.
Oh, that'd be really cool. I wouldn't be surprised.
It might be in there. Anyway, all right, let me share these. You want to tell what Tammy does here for us?
Yeah, Reface is an app. Well, because you said it wasn't a reface, it was like a poster.
Some of them are.
Okay. So Reface is kind of like Photoshop, but in video form, where you get to cut out your face, a la Face Off, and place it onto any kind of character in a movie, television show, etc.
Dude, I look good. I look good as
so
fuck Ryan Reynolds, man.
Oh, man.
They needed a hero. They got a guy.
You know what's funny? You remind me of, like again, Krasinski. What's his name? John Krasinski. Yeah.
From The Office?
Yeah. I don't know why that reminds me of John Krasinski, but yeah.
All right. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Now look at who you are.
I don't even know who that character is in Jumanji.
Yeah, I don't know either. Which character are you supposed to be?
Right, I don't know.
You look good though. Oh, look who I am!
Wow.
These faces like fit perfectly, man.
I know you are Owen Wilson.
Oh, is that Owen Wilson's character?
That's Owen Wilson's character.
Ah, yeah. I still got to see.
Wow.
Oh, I love this movie.
Oh, 100%. I don't. Oh, look at me, and I have the long hair too, so that totally works.
That fits. I'm looking good as Julia Stiles. I'm like, yeah.
I just look like bored. Like, I love it.
You know what? Actually, that movie's great, but I always refer to the part. Not that you see this on screen, but to distract the teacher and get away, she flashes.
Oh, right.
The teacher.
Yeah. Well, get away with it back in the 90s or early 2000s. Oh, here's our Casablanca.
You're Ingrid Bergman, right? I'm Bogart.
Oh man,
Nice,
it even
nice.
works for old posters. That's really funny.
Nice job, Terry. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait, we're moving on this one.
Wait, is who's Obi-Wan?
Is that? Ooh, I'm Leia, right? No, I'm Luke, right? You're Han.
Yeah, you're yeah.
Is it Tammy? Is it Jalou? Who is it?
I think it's Tammy as Obi-Wan.
How did she? Wow, I don't even know how.
What are we saying? I want to know what we're saying.
Like we're singing or something. Like
Yeah.
How did they? Is this? I guess that's so crazy that they made like the faces look like that. That's amazing. I love that poster, by the way. I've always loved that poster.
It's a great poster.
Yeah, special edition poster. All right, here's an actual GIF or GIF.
Woo! Woo!
This
woo.
is free guy, right?
Free guy again. Yeah.
Look at the way the paused. Here's another Jumanji. Oh, it's me. Am I Jack Black?
You're Jack Black. You're Jack Black.
And then we got one more.
Mila he mila ha. Mila he mila ha.
Ha.
Mila
he mila ha.
ha. So you're the Rock.
Wait. I'm the girl, right?
Yeah, you're the Rock.
And the girl.
You're Karen Gillan. I think I'm
Kevin Hart and Jack Black, right?
Kevin Hart and Jack Black. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking sexy, man. And I'm awesome as the Rock too. I'd rather be Karen Gillan though, actually, to be honest with you.
Free Guy is out now. It's such a good movie. Go watch it. I love it. I'm gonna watch it again this weekend.
Yeah, it came out Friday, right?
Yep. Came out last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it.
I'm watching it again. It is my new Scott Pilgrim, I think.
Oh my God! Like I said, is this going to rival fucking Scott Pilgrim and Battle Angel Alita?
I think it's up there. I really, really enjoyed it.
Holy
I
shit!
don't know what it is about that movie, but I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I did not realize it had been that delayed. I actually didn't even know about it until recently.
It was supposed to come out last year, but for obvious reasons did not come out. And then this is the last movie owned by 20th Century Fox that Disney has to put out before all other movies will be under a different.
Oh well, you know what? They've already said they're going to do a sequel.
Yes, yeah.
So they like that they have a new IP here because it overperformed actually at the box office.
And I'm not surprised. I really enjoyed it, and the best part is it's pretty family friendly. Like it's a pretty family friendly kind of movie. There's no like overt anything in it at all. Like even the violence isn't like the violence is cartoony.
Yeah, like cartoony video game, right?
Yeah. So, but like, and there's a little bit of romance in there that just got me. And again, I've said this every time I review this film. I think I teared up at least twice in the movie. I loved it that much. I teared up over some really amazing cameos and like just some of the story. I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed it. I loved it.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. This looks like just such a fun movie, which is, we've been saying that's what I really want, some more fun movies.
It's fun. It's upbeat. It's happy. And it's just great. So.
I don't know who Peter is, but maybe he gave it a 7.8 out of 10.
Oh, that's great. 7.8
Peter Parker? Out of 10. Good. Peter Parker likes it? Okay, yeah. I like that.
But
Peter Travers from Rolling Stone?
Oh, maybe. But yeah, reminiscent of the first Lego movie, I see what you mean. Yeah, because the first Lego movie, again, a lot of just energy, a lot of like upbeat kind of just goodness. So yeah, I can definitely see that. But I didn't like this. I like this way more than the Lego movie. Like way more.
All right, folks. Next super geeky question, and then we're going to do Ultimate Geek Championship. Which protagonist of a video game would you like to be? So we asked about the NPCs earlier, but now we're going to get to the real, right? The heroes or the villains or whoever. I mean, usually heroes, but protagonists can be villains sometimes. So what main character basically would you want to be in a video game? If you could be any main character, let us know in the chat, or if you're watching in post, let us know in the comment section. What's your answer? What do you got?
Oh man. Well, I would probably, so I've mentioned this video game all the time. It's my favorite video game. I know
Persona 5
for me. Persona 5. I would be Joker because Joker not
Oh,
only
they're going to be the cat.
or the cat.
I think Martha would want to be the cat, right?
Yeah. Well, no. She just loves the cat. Yeah. Doesn't want to be the cat. Loves the cat. No. Joker would be my. I'd be the protagonist. He's not only just a badass and has style and like, pretty much unstoppable, but also gets all the ladies. Just gets all the ladies. And who doesn't want that? But Joker from the Persona 5 series.
Well, some people don't want that.
That's true. That's true.
But I get what you're saying. In your case,
yeah,
you would
exactly.
Want it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you weren't with Martha, obviously.
Right.
Because we're talking about a fictional video game universe.
Bye, Martha. I'm going with all the other ladies.
No. Well, she'd be like, fine, I'm just going with all the video game guys then.
Yeah.
I'm taking my cat and we're going to go meet some guys. Divinity 2, you can turn to a dragon and fly.
I always wanted to play Divinity 2. I hear it's such a good game.
I've only played a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, it's got rave reviews. I have a hard time getting those isometric RPGs.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
I don't like that top-down isometric view of things.
Yeah.
So usually, like one of my first thoughts of this would be Commander Shepard, right? Because obviously Commander Shepard's still a badass, and you can sleep with aliens, anybody really, right? Any gender, any alien. Well, not aliens, but a lot of aliens.
A lot of aliens.
As our acronym scene, we showed you how many aliens who she likes to sleep with, or him. But now I kind of want to say the Jade Empire protagonist, who his name changes based on what you call him or her. I'm playing a female protagonist.
Oh, that's right, because you get like a title or something.
It's when BioWare was doing those games where they didn't call you a name, and that's when you also your character didn't speak. You just chose the options, and the other character spoke.
Yeah.
So yeah. So because that would be awesome, right? To do amazing martial arts and be in that fucking kick-ass world.
You're gonna make me want to play this game again because I love that.
That's what I'm trying to. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to hopefully everybody, maybe other people start checking it out. And it's only $15.
It's not bad.
So it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, Jade Empire. Or I was just thinking Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, why not?
I mean, you got that crazy ass sword, but also, I mean, like I love Final Fantasy VII. That and number 3 or 6, sorry, in Japan, are my two favorites. And it's just a great story. You got great character, and you got Aerith and Tifa, man, too. Awesome. I mean, they're both beautiful, but I really like both those characters a ton. And there's romancing, right, with both of them, or at least hints at that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's someone I think about.
That's
here
a good
you on the
choice.
top
I love
down.
that choice. Love that choice.
Oh, thanks. I'm still getting used to Ascent, he says.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a new game. Yeah, Ascent that came out. It's a cyberpunk, isometric game.
Ascent? Okay.
Yeah, Ascent.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
It's on it might be on Xbox or on fucking Xbox Pass. What the fuck? Why can't I?
Oh, yeah. Game Pass.
Game Pass. Thank you. Like, what the hell's it called? I think it might be on that. Cal Kestis.
Yeah, from
Jedi
Fallen Order.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Woo, good choice, Jeff.
She loves Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII. Oh, Cloud, you like my choice? Okay, good. Yeah. Just pop in to say hi, as I am not a gamer. Well,
hi,
Johnny, as soon as we're going to finish this question, we're going to talk about Ultimate Geek Championship. That would be all different characters. You don't have to be a gamer for that one.
Yeah.
I know it's a little gamer heavy there, but we got some all different characters we're going to talk about in a second here. And thank you for stopping in, Johnny. Thank you you got a nice shout out on Patreon for Francis. I don't remember which one it was, but it was something.
I don't remember either.
All right, let's see. What other character? Any other character you want to be?
Yeah, well, there's so many because I mean,
what I love about. Do you want to be Mario or Luigi?
Luigi.
I'm going Luigi. Oh, you too?
Yeah, Luigi. He's not only
he fight ghosts.
He fights ghosts. He's also the better jumper. To Mario.
Is he? Does he jump higher?
So there's in the American version of Super Mario Brothers 2, his ability was that he can jump higher than Mario. So he had the higher jumping ability. Mario
Was
had
Mario
the
better at speed?
Yeah, which is weird because he's the larger of the two brothers.
You would think Luigi would be better at speed, right?
Yeah, but
although Luigi, I guess, is taller, so maybe you think he could jump with his longer legs. I guess.
He has the longer legs. Yeah, but yeah, no, Luigi, 100%. I would pick Luigi because he's just his princess is Princess Daisy. So,
Princess Daisy. Oh yeah, because he has Princess Peach as the Mario, right?
Yep.
You know, I also wouldn't mind being Jill Valentine because she fucking rocks Resident Evil.
Oh,
even though you have the fucking nemesis chasing you, that's not great. But anyway, Jill Valentine's my favorite RE character.
Oh, what's funny is mine is from 2, yet her name escapes me at the moment.
Claire Redfield.
Claire Redfield, yeah, I love
She's
Claire
probably
Redfield.
she's probably maybe number 2 for me.
Did you
I like Chris a lot too, actually.
Did you ever play Code Veronica?
Part of it, I think. Oh boy, I think that might have been on the Dreamcast. I still have my Dreamcast, by the way.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
I still got some Dreamcast games.
Do you have the memory card, with the little screen on it?
I think I still have one of them. Yes.
That's cool.
Because a couple of years ago I played it again, and I think that's the only way you can save it, right? Mm-hmm. So I must have at least one of them.
Yeah, but
some interesting controllers, very
screens.
odd-looking controllers, but still kind of.
Oh,
again, great system though. It didn't unfortunately Sega got out of the game console business.
Yeah,
but a system that did not have its due run.
No, Dreams. I think I forgot the name of the Dreams. Something of the Dreams was like its best game, where you flew like you were a little clown guy.
Oh, did you?
Flew through the air. It was really one of the best games they had for the Dreamcast.
Martha wants to be Joker as well from Persona 5.
There you go.
Julie spent months playing the Koei game Pacific Theater Operations 2 as such Henry Fonda as Admiral Chester Nimitz in the 1976 movie Midway. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Not my choice, but Link is a strong choice here. Sure.
Yeah, the silent protagonist of Link. Yeah.
He never speaks, right?
He never speaks. He just goes.
Does Zelda speak?
Zelda speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Zelda. Particularly as she's Silk, right? Silk, is that what her name?
In Majora's Mask, she's Silk.
She's kind of like a ninja.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of cool choices, right?
Yeah. I mean, and lastly, just as kind of like a bonus, I guess. What protagonist in a video game would I like to be? Yoshi, because then I can eat and never get fat. So there you go.
Oh, I forgot. I love Yoshi, but I forgot he actually did star in his own game, didn't he?
Yeah, Yoshi's Island. And you have to protect little baby Yoshi, baby Mario. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, so Yoshi knew Mario from when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice, and they formed a bond ever since. Oh, that's actually what a sweet story that is.
Yeah, Yoshi. You should play if you've never played Yoshi's Island. I don't know how you can. You need a Nintendo.
I played as Yoshi in other Super Marios when you ride Yoshi. Well, I mean, I played Mario riding him.
Yeah, but when playing as Yoshi, for some reason, Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite Mario-esque games. It's just really fun. And
sounds great.
Yeah, and the baby mechanic is a little weird, but it's fine. Because that was your life. Like, if you got hit, Mario would jump off your back, and you had to catch him again, and then you'd be able to continue to play. But yeah, it's such a good game.
Yoshi's my favorite Mario character, actually. So
yeah,
I always play him in Mario Kart.
Oh, good choice.
Or sometimes Toad. Toad is like my second favorite.
I love Toad. I just don't take your hat off, Toad. Just don't take your hat off.
Why does he ever do that? Do we know what he looks like?
Yeah, when he takes his hat, he just has a little tiny bald head. Like it's a really tiny head, and he's just this gigantic mushroom hat. It's really funny. But yeah, no, yeah, Toad.
You know what? I don't know if I've seen a Yoshi cosplay. Now that I'm thinking about that,
I've seen a Yoshi,
which would be great if someone
with
did
a Mario cosplay, like where the Yoshi wasn't a person; it was just like a what do you call it, like a cardboard or styrofoam or
like the Mario person was riding the Yoshi, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'll count. That's cool though. I like that. I would like to see that. Mm-hmm. Alex says, should have picked Kirby for that. Then you get the vacuum face and don't even have to move.
That's a good point. Yeah, Kirby. Good choice. Yeah, good choice. And I love Kirby, actually. Yeah.
Yoshi was a great ally, absolutely. I did not play the N64 version. I never had that, but I played him earlier other times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, cool. Let's do France. It's time for our last game of the night.
Look, you know what? What better way to end the night but with a fight? We have UGC, the Ultimate Geek Championship. We get fictional character pairings from the audience, and we have to argue who would win in an epic battle to the knockout, not the death.
Yes, thank you. To the slightly bruised.
To the slightly bruised.
Folks, so give us some character pairings. They can come from any fandoms, any whatever, books, movies, shows, video games, comic books. It doesn't matter.
Books. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I like books. We're writing stories for
writing.
Marcus
Yeah,
book.
we're writing. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, give us some pairings, folks, that you like to see us. We'll argue who we think would win in a battle. You can throw those in the chat, and then we can't wait to see them. And remember, folks, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. If you want to support us, you can go to sinceresarcasm.net to check out Francis' cool stuff like Online Friend Simulator. Do you got a new episode up?
New episode this week, so it'll be coming up very soon.
All right, cool. And supergeekedup.com, folks, for all your geeky needs. By the way, folks, I forgot to tell you, I'm sorry. Besides that link I sent out, that Vel link, which I know is kind of annoying, you have to copy and paste. Earlier today, go to the homepage of Super Geeked Up. Right on that homepage underneath this video is the Super Knocked Up link, direct link to Amazon, to the Vela story. So you just go to the homepage of supergeekedup.com. You can easily find it if you don't want to search around for the Super Knocked Up Vela. Okay, so they're just giving us characters, I guess. So we'll do this. We can pair them. That's fine. But also, guys, if you can say this versus this, how about that? Give us ones you want to see fight each other.
I think we just originally asked for characters, didn't we? And then we would pair them up ourselves. We picked one each, and then
maybe. Jalu's got the right idea. Although I don't know who these. I'm assuming these are anime characters.
No, those are all Avatar.
Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, great. So I'm only a few episodes into that though. So wait, is Toph? I don't. Never mind. I'm gonna give up already.
I like that. Marks must have just recently watched the Suicide Squad, though. I'm not gonna lie, because he's picking Suicide Squad characters.
Okay, he probably did. Yeah. Let's do Scooby-Doo versus Pepe. Oh, I thought it was Pepe Le Pew. Who's Pepe Le Prawn?
Muppet.
I know that. Who? A Muppet?
I think it's a Muppet. Yeah. I don't know enough about Pepe the Prawn.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna do. Who's Rizzo the Rat? That sounds familiar too.
That's also a Muppet.
All right, never mind. Kermit the Frog. I know who he is. Thank you, guys. All right. Kermit the Frog versus Scooby-Doo. How about that? We'll do that one. I fully know who those characters are. Okay.
Who are you fighting? Who do I think I would? Well, Kermit, of course. And Kermit would. Scooby-Doo. Look, Scooby-Doo, great dog, good companion, great for the snacks. But who else? Who else can just not only flail their arms in excitement, but also touch your heart like Kermit the Frog? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? I mean, come on. Right there. And plus, Kermit just has that. He's just so multi-talented. And again, his hands flail while.
All right. His hands do flail, but the hands are like so ridiculously thin. They're gonna break off at any moment. They're like twigs. You can flail all you want. He's not gonna do anything with his flailing hands. Scooby-Doo, the Kermit less. Kermit does he sings the nice songs. That's right. That's nice. Mm-hmm. But Scooby-Doo, he's man's best friend, right? He actually goes beyond that, I would say. He is Shaggy's best friend by far. People say man's best friend, but he really is Shaggy's best friend. Also, he's always there. I know he might act like he's scared a lot, right? But one episode, he's going to save the day when Daphne's in trouble with this big gorilla, and Scooby-Doo bounces off a tree and does pop, pop, pop. He punches and kicks the gorilla in the face and stomach to save Daphne. So he knows how to do some boxing, do some kung fu when he really has to. He has the Scooby snacks to get him all ready and good to go and courageous when he needs it. And he's also super fast from all the running away from fake ghosts. So he's going to run rings around Kermit. Kermit will be flailing all he wants. And Scooby will just whatever, like get his collar in his teeth and flip him into the freaking frog pond.
Well, yeah. Okay, my only other, I think, again, just one last thing for Kermit, though. One thing I neglected to mention is, look, he is probably the strongest and most craziest of all the Muppets because he's the only Muppet that believes in cross-species breeding. I mean, who else is going to go and be with a pig? I mean, he's a frog. She's a pig. Impossible. He doesn't care. They're going to try it anyway. I mean, the sheer balls on this guy to go and try and be with a completely different animal from a completely different biome too, right? Like frogs are from the swamp, pigs are in the farm. That's incompatible. Doesn't care. Still goes for it. Kermit for the win.
All right, I will say I've never thought about Kermit's balls before. I will admit that. All right. Still, I'll say Scooby-Doo. All right, we'll disagree on that one. Let's see what we got next. Captain Crunch versus Snap Crackle Pop from Rice Krispies. Oh, wait, you love Captain Crunch, right?
I absolutely love Captain Crunch. I don't care how much it tears the roof of your mouth. I don't care how much it makes you bleed from every part of your.
It is really hard, right?
From your orifice. Like it is the crunchiest, sharpest cereal you will ever eat. But guess what? It has that Snap Crackle Pop doesn't have. It has flavor. Which is what gives the captain his superiority. I hate to tell you, the Rice Krispies bland as all hell. Terrible cereal. Captain Crunch, I don't care how hard it is the tastiest.
All right. However, we're arguing the characters, not the cereal.
All right.
And if you put milk and sugar in Rice Krispies, it's great. And obviously, any cereal you need to put milk on, pretty much, right? Yeah. But let's argue the characters, which is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So, like, Captain is, I guess he's a pirate captain, or I don't know, maybe he's a naval captain. I don't know what the fuck he is. I don't know who bestowed this captain.
He's a naval captain, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, he's a naval captain. Snap, Crackle, Pop are elves. Elves, okay? Magic. Elves do magic. They're not some just captain in the Navy. He probably knew his uncle was the admiral and just gave him his captaincy or something. Snap, Crackle, Pop, there's 3 of them. They're little elves. They're going to jump around, do their magic, pop, poof, 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 pop all over the place. A captain's not going to know what's going on. His mind's going to be blown that these elves with their hats are even there in the first place, right? He's just probably going to go jump overboard because he doesn't know what's going on.
Well, here's the thing, though. Captain Crunch has a ship. Therefore, talk about blowing minds. He has cannons. So he's going to blow the minds of Snap, Crackle, and Pop using his gigantic cannons on his ship that shoot. Yes, I know they shoot his oh my god, little berry ones. Little berry.
They shoot berries.
They shoot berries. But still, a berry versus a little elf. Oh no, berry wins.
Wait, how is a berry going to defeat an elf? The elf would just probably eat the berry.
But sure, well, if it's
you know what they're going to do? They're going to put the berries in the Rice Krispies and say, "Berry Krispies, that's the new cereal." That's what they're going to do. Just like Frankenberry.
Look, anything to make their cereal better. I mean, anything, please.
Hey, all right, I get it, but you got to put stuff on the Rice Krispies.
I didn't know that. I used to eat it plain.
Did you put milk on it?
Yeah, well, milk.
Well,
but even the milk
I think
help.
it's still okay. I get you. It's not the greatest cereal.
Yeah.
But, throw in some sugar or throw in some strawberries or something on it. Something like that. Spice it up.
The only thing I'll give that cereal, even though I know we're supposed to be talking about the characters, the one thing I'll give the cereal is, again, the treats. When you make the treats.
Rice Krispies treats. I have some in my pantry. Fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, since even though we're talking about the characters, they will have the cereal with them because they enjoy eating it themselves. Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah, he shoots it out of his cannon.
Well, no, but they will have the cereal, and the noise of the cereal, which is you pour the milk in, right? The Snap, Crackle, and Pop, he's going to think people are shooting at him. He's going to, oh my God, what are these Snap, Crackle, and Pop? And he's gonna hide under cover because it's going to sound like it's coming from all around him. He's not going to know what's happening.
I guess. Yeah, all right.
He will make them Snap, Crackle, and Pop with cannonballs. I see what you did there, Mark.
See? Mark's knows.
The Great Goose will drown Captain Morgan from above.
Because Jalou has Captain Morgan versus Grey Goose, which are two types of
alcohol things, right?
Yeah.
Right. Irish Krispies are so good. Yeah, you're right, Martha. They're the best. Wait, no, they
What?
awful.
What?
Oh, Rice Krispies are good.
What? No, Rice
Krispie treats are awful.
Oh,
wow,
boo.
this is interesting. So she loves Rice Krispies, but she hates Rice Krispie treats.
She's not a fan of overly sweet things. Is the thing. She likes.
So how does she like you?
Exactly. I'm bitter and angry all the time.
No.
That's why she likes me.
Oh, you missed the whole thing I was trying to do. I was saying you are overly sweet, so why does she like you? I was trying to give you a nice compliment, but you fucking ruined the whole thing. That's the last time I do that.
All right.
Best edible I ever had was a Rice Krispie treat with weed butter. I have not had that.
Oh, interesting.
So I have a huge sweet tooth, so I like things that are super sweet.
Ditto. I do too.
Doctor Who versus is this
Rick from Rick and Morty?
Rick Grimes or is it Rick from Rick and Morty?
It would have to. I would guarantee it's Rick from Rick because they both have the same ability. They're pretty much the same character. One's just
is Rick the grandfather?
The uncle. He's an uncle.
Oh, and Morty's the kid.
Yeah.
All right. Can Rick the one who can travel through time?
Yeah. He can travel through time and space. Yeah. So he has the ability to do
just like Doctor Who.
Just like Doctor Who. Yeah.
So who would win? I don't know. I know more about Doctor Who, but not a ton about either.
I mean, the only reason why I say Doctor Who is because Doctor Who can't dies, but per se, he or she regenerates into another Doctor. So that's why Doctor Who would win versus Rick, who was just a human who can die.
Let me interrupt 1 second. Alex has done a wonderful $10 super chat. Gotta go for this last episode. We gotta go back to work for a while. Thanks for the last every week. Thank you so much, Alex. Please give it big props to Alex in the chat. Woo! Thank you, Alex. So that means he's going out to sea. He works on a ship.
I'll be safe out there, man.
Yes. Enjoy the ocean. Hope the work goes great. Stay safe. Let us know when you come back into shore. Thank you so much, man. You can do, folks, you can do a super chat on the YouTube chat there like he just did, and that really helps us out. Thank you, Alex. You rock. All right. That's great. Hey, this is a great show.
Yeah.
Rick has clones, Marks points out.
Yeah. So did Palpatine. Look what happened there.
Well, I'm going to pretend maybe he didn't, but
right.
And let me get one from Marks. Marks had a good one here. He had Batman versus Moon Knight.
Oh yeah.
Which is Moon Knight's kind of like, right? People say he's kind of like the Marvel Batman.
Moon Knight is Batman with guns, and Batman is Batman without guns.
Moon Knight uses guns? I thought he did like these moon-shaped kind of throwing star to almost things.
But he also has guns. Yeah. He has two pistols.
Has he always had guns? Oh, so I really like Moon Knight because I thought one of the reasons I like characters that don't use guns.
He's a ninja, but he also has well, maybe it's an older version of Moon Knight that had guns.
Tell me in the chat, folks, if I know what I'm talking about or not.
Yeah, because original Batman, the first couple of comics from Batman had a gun, and then he stopped.
Yes, but that's fucking 84 years ago or something.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, maybe that was the same thing for Moon Knight. He used to have a gun.
Oh, one of his that's right. He has multiple personalities. Moon Knight. So one of his personalities is a mercenary. So that would make sense, I guess, if he has guns, right?
Yeah.
Jalou says thanks for being a mariner to Alex. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fair winds and following seas. Oh, is that what you say, Tammy? Like, because Tammy's was in the Navy.
Yeah.
That's a nice say. Fair winds. I like that. Maybe I'll work that into my pirate story.
Ooh.
All right. Good. Thanks, Tammy.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, anyway, Batman versus Moon Knight. It's hard to argue against Batman. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I see the things I would agree because what Batman has over Moon Knight anyway is his deductive mind. Like he has that really kind of genius deductive mind that Moon Knight doesn't have.
He's always like supposedly right, like 5-6 steps ahead of everybody, right?
So yeah, they keep saying, yeah, Batman doesn't have a superpower. His superpower is his mind. His intellect. Like he is probably
the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, he may be the smartest character in all of DC. Like because he thinks ahead.
Even more than a thinker.
Well, yeah, because he knows everyone's weakness. Like he has a contingency plan over his own friends. He has a contingency plan over all of them,
which is, I mean, in a way, I guess you could say smart, but also really messed up, right? It shows you.
Well, he's also messed up.
Batman has.
Yeah, Batman is a messed up dude.
All right, so you think he would defeat Moon Knight then, right?
100%, because he'll think fast. He'll think way ahead of Moon Knight.
I mean, Moon Knight was cool, but I agree.
Yeah.
the guy who played the fighter pilot in Star Wars is playing Moon Knight, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm totally blanking on his character name and on his real name.
Me too.
Poe.
Pedro Pascal is Pedro.
That's Mandalorian.
Oh, Pedro Pascal is Mandalorian.
But Poe is the character's name.
Oh, Poe is the character. Yeah.
Right. Man, Pascal's playing a million different roles already. If he played another one in Star Wars, that would be Marvel. He could play in Marvel, I guess. That's true, actually. Right? Because he's been in DC, so yeah, he could do that. Yeah, you're right. After the Moon Knight series airs, that's good to revisit that debate. Absolutely.
True. Oscar Isaac, thank you, Alex.
Thank you. Oscar Isaac and Poe. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, Oscar Isaac was Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse. Sorry, not Age of Apocalypse, which was a great comic book thing back in the 90s, which I loved. Loki versus Wanda. Martha has Wanda, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. That's hard because Loki's a god and Wanda's a witch.
I feel they portray Scarlet Witch as more powerful, though. A lot of times.
Yeah, because
Loki just does a lot of trickster abilities, right?
Did you watch the Loki series?
No.
Oh.
Does he have the ability to travel through time? I don't know why the fuck he's traveling through time, but
he doesn't. There's an organization called the Time Variant TVA.
TVA.
Yeah, and they have this timeline that they're trying to preserve.
Instead of TiVo. Tiva.
Yeah, Tiva. And they're trying to preserve this timeline, and Loki did something to disrupt the timeline, so they take him off of the timeline. So he has no ability to travel through time, but the TVA has the ability to travel through time.
That's a good point, Mark. First of all, I couldn't finish WandaVision because I got so pissed off with her character in that and what they did. She's fucking OP, I think.
Yeah.
In WandaVision.
She is. She's super powerful.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Loki could trick her though, right? Trick her into some way because he can do a lot of illusions, right, and appear as other people and stuff. I mean, Thor thought he was his father, right? Thor didn't know it was him,
right?
Oh, MCU Wanda by a mile. Okay.
Yeah, because Wanda, she's got the power. She's got the power.
I have the power.
Well,
Loki doesn't learn from his mistakes.
Yeah.
The time variance authority.
Authority.
Thank you, Martha. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I don't know if there's any one last one maybe to work in.
There's a couple. There were a lot, though. You guys gave a bunch of them. There was...
Anyone you wanted to do?
Let's see.
By the way, he had said K-balls earlier. I don't know if that was when we're doing the Snap Crackle.
Maybe.
Balls? I don't know.
But yeah, we
got this one. You want to do this one?
Yeah, there's T-1000 versus Cyclops.
Let's do that one. Yeah, that was Scorpio, right?
Scorpio.
There we go. Let's do that. That's a good one. Let's end on that one.
Yep.
T-1000 versus Cyclops from X-Men. That's Cyclops, I'm assuming, not the Greek mythological Cyclops.
I kind of wish it was. I was like, I'm a Cyclops.
Yeah, I'll hit you with my huge club.
Versus the T-1000, who is liquid metal.
So, oh boy.
Here's the problem. Cyclops has the one thing, which is the optic blast. That's it. While
now, would the optic blast tear apart the T-1000?
You know what's funny is I actually think it would melt a T-1000 because
if it tear it apart, he could come back together. He would really have to melt him, right?
Which is how they defeated him in
T2,
right? They put him in liquid steel or whatever.
Magma or whatever the fuck it was, right? Wait, but the blast doesn't really melt things, does it usually?
Here's the thing.
I mean, it makes holes in buildings, right? You could do that, right? Or it knocks supervillains around, right?
It rips through stuff. It rips. But
I mean, it could definitely blast a hole in the T-1000, but the T-1000 would be able to reform, right?
Yeah, but I mean, imagine if it was a continuous, because again, he doesn't even use the full power of his optic blast.
If he took his thing off and just opened his eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if he did that, you're right. The full blast would probably just obliterate the Eternal.
It would atomize the T-1000.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Yeah. So I think
you're right. You almost never see him do that, but you're right. In that case, if it was just
because he has the visor that controls the strength of his beam. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, sometimes he wears the ruby quartz sunglasses, when he's going.
Yeah. Which I find fun.
So I just realized he has to wear those glasses or his normal stuff every time he's fucking Jean Grey or anybody else.
Yeah, you cannot. Well,
Dude, that's actually super dangerous, right? Dude, when you're having sex and if you're really going at it, those glasses could be knocked off.
He's probably wearing the visor.
He should be wearing the visor. He should wear the visor so it's wrapped around to be safe.
Yeah. And he has to press it to open the thing to use the blast. So he cannot blast just standing there.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. That's how he has sex? He just stands there and Jean Grey does all the work?
But just like he has his hands everywhere else.
He's like, well, Jean, get busy. I'm gonna stand here in this pose.
Well, the only problem is, okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna go there. But if he's going down on her and her thigh presses up against the visor.
Yeah. Well, first off, he should be going down on her.
Yeah.
He should be pleasuring her.
Yeah.
Like how they, DC, I'm sure you probably read this, right? They wouldn't allow Batman to go down on
No,
Catwoman.
heroes don't do that, apparently.
Right.
I guess.
What a selfish. Heroes need to be selfish.
Here's the thing.
Heroes don't know about cunnilingus or fellatio.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They could have just said Batman doesn't do that, which would actually kind of play to his character because he's just a weirdo like that. Well,
that's what they were getting at, I think, actually. Yeah. Batman specifically.
Yeah.
But if Batman and Catwoman are going to have a thing, right? Which they should, I think.
They do. They got married.
Why wouldn't he do it in the privacy of their Batcave?
Yeah.
First off, I'm going to say right now, Catwoman is not going to marry him if he's not going down on her. She's not going to put up with shit.
Catgirl wants all the stuff.
Catgirl?
Catwoman.
Is that her assistant? Her protege? Catgirl? Yeah. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been a Catgirl, to be honest with you.
Right, because there's like a Wonder Lass? Who's the Wonder Woman?
Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl, yeah.
I know it's only Aqualad. I know you want more lads and lasses, which I agree there should be.
Yeah, Cat Lass.
Cat Lass. But you're right. If anyone's kinky, it's Catwoman, right? She's got the whips.
Yeah.
She's got the black leather.
Yeah.
Forget it.
She's got the goggles.
I'm not sure how that works into the kinky part, but sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, to protect her face
from
the spray of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
Yeah.
I guess, I didn't know if Batman jizzed that powerfully.
Kitty lad. Yeah, Mark's kitty lad.
That's good. Kitty lad.
Oh, man.
Sorry. I was just about...
Whatever you say, Catwoman. Just so...
You'll never catch me now, Batman. I have Kitty Lad.
Go distract him, Kitty Lad.
And clean out the litter box when you're done.
Man. Alice has a good point. Yeah.
Catwoman ain't messing with no one who doesn't eat the cat. But that's what I'm saying, Alex. I'm 100% with you. Donna or Cassie love all the Wonder Girls though. So Donna Troy, right? Who I've never fully understood her origin. Something to do with, I don't know if she was Wonder Woman at one point. Cassie is the Wonder Girl that I'm thinking of, right? I think I'll go Cassie. I don't know enough about either of them though, to be honest with you. What if Catwoman's the opposite? She's a super vanilla in bed, and that her whips and scratches all just her crime fighting persona. That could be true, right? She's acting out her fantasies, almost like a role playing game kind of thing, right?
Right. It's like people who they don't want to take their work home, and so they're just super kind of plain at home.
Yeah, that's the way in her costume she can act out that persona. She doesn't feel comfortable in her normal daylight.
There you go. Yeah.
Batman has some kinks with the way Catwoman messes with him all the time.
He likes to do it upside down.
Ridiculous.
He's a bat.
I get it. I get where you were going. He's a bat. But listen, dude, there's so many things in the Batcave. As soon as they got... Listen, I'm just imagining as soon as Catwoman got shown the Batcave, they were having sex all over the place, right? On top of the dinosaur, on that fucking big coin he fucking has, right? In the Batmobile for sure, obviously.
You don't want to put a black light on the Batcave. Just saying that now.
No, definitely not.
Don't put the black light in the Batcave.
Dude, Robin comes in the next day and he's like, Batman, why are these seats so sticky in the Batmobile? I forgot to get Alfred to clean that up. I was eating nachos in here while I was watching a movie.
Yeah, that's cheese.
You know, I love my cheese. I can't imagine Batman having much of a sex drive. All he cares about is justice.
Well,
and you know what?
Yeah.
Good.
No, yeah, sure.
However, I feel that he needs it more than anyone, that he needs to get fucking laid.
He needs the release. Yeah.
He's always so serious and about fighting crime. Listen, you got to come back and you got to have a nice release the stress, get it all out, get it all into Catwoman, have some babies, get some future Robins.
I mean, look, he had a child. He's obviously capable of doing it. He has.
You mean in Earth 2, Huntress is their child, or in Earth 1 did he have?
Well, Damian.
Oh fuck, I forgot with Talia.
With Talia, yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, that's a good reason for him never to have another child, because obviously there's something wrong with his sperm.
His bat sperm. They're all upside down.
They fucking made that kid.
Yeah.
How can I love Talia. She's one of my favorite characters. How can Batman and Talia, two amazing characters, very smart, very shrewd, excellent martial artists, excellent physical specimens, how can they make a piece of shit like Damian? Like, how is that even possible?
Well, Damian,
I know Tammy Annika's about to run in and tell me she hates me. That's okay.
but Damian was... Well, I mean, he didn't even know who Bruce was until he was a teenager. Like, his life was in the League of Shadows. So his father
why is he such a whiny little bitch?
Because I'm guessing maybe because his father was Roz, I guess. Maybe Roz kind of.
Well, you mean because Roz raised him?
Because Roz raised him, and he's like, I'm going to get my revenge.
He's actually his grandson.
He's like, I'm going to get my revenge on Batman by making this kid the whiniest child he's ever been. Maybe that's Roz's revenge against Batman. You impregnated my daughter, Batman. I'm going to make this kid terrible so that when he comes to you, you're going to...
Well, that would be good revenge. You're right.
Yeah.
However, Roz wanted, at least in the animated series, I don't know if the comics, always wanted Batman to marry Talia, to help lead the League of Assassins with her right after he stepped down. So he would have liked Batman, but maybe he didn't like that Batman didn't stick around, right? Mm-hmm. So now he's like, oh, I'm all pissed off. You would think Roz would raise Damian, though, almost anything, right? To kind of take over in the future? Maybe he did. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know the storyline.
I don't know this. Yeah, I don't know if he even knows that Damian is,
Mark says Damian is in the memory hole with Palpatine's clones. Yeah. You're right, Mark. I agree. All right, Alex. Alex is trying to piss me off. I'll address this. There's no way you think Damian is whiny, but not Luke. Luke Skywalker has one Toshi Station, which we referenced earlier, whiny Toshi Station line in all the movies.
I was going to pick up power converters. No, he's just...
I was going to go to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. And then, it's okay to be whiny. First off, it's only one line. It's okay to be that way at first. But then Luke grows into he becomes a Jedi. He learns what it means. He becomes a Jedi Master, right? He learns the Force. He learns to become this awesome character. He learns to have his friends back, right, and save the galaxy. He becomes a fantastic character. It's a great arc. Maybe this happens to Damian. I'm not aware of all his arcs, and you can tell me if that is. I will take that into consideration. But I just know Damian's a fucking whiner the whole time. He's always whiny. That's just in my head, that's what he is. It may not be accurate necessarily. That's how he always is. Damian is entitled to direct to the point of sociopathy, not whiny. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, that's even worse, but okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I just think he's an asshole. Maybe that's it.
I mean, he is, but his character is that way.
Maybe whiny was not the correct thing. We're right, Alex.
As for I just wanted to say to Scorpio, he says, I bet Batman is mentally tortured to get it up. Here's the thing. That's why he can only be with villains, because it's like he's just giving them justice over and over and over again, because that's the only way he gets it up, is he thinks, I'm giving them justice.
Wait, by giving him his dick, he thinks he's giving them justice?
Yeah, that's why, because they're always villains, God. Right? He only gets with villains. He never gets with a good guy.
That's so fucked up, though. He's like, oh, yeah, take my justice.
My justice.
And she's like, Catwoman's like, why do you always say that? Can you say something else? Do you have to call your dick Justice? Do you have to call your penis that?
I am the night, and this is my justice. Deal with it.
I love how this whole question got turned into a Batman sex thing. As it should be, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shucks, Dan France, that was a winning response.
Thank you.
Alex says Damien's 1,000% a jerk. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I will call him a jerk from now on then. And he gets the occasional whine from his whiny sociopath daddy. I mean, look at his whiny emo boy nephew.
Who's his emo boy nephew?
Now I'm confused. Does he mean Batman's the whiny guy?
Yeah. I think
Batman
Tammy's saying
have
Batman is whiny, but I don't
does
think
Batman have a
Batman's
nephew?
whiny.
I assume we were talking about Damien, by the way, still. This is what Damien whines about. Oh, wow. What a jerk Batman is that he doesn't want you to kill people.
Oh, that's true, because Damien is kind of obsessed with killing people. He does love killing people.
Oh, so, okay, great. These are all great reasons for me to hate him, though. That's why I hate this guy. Thank you, folks. You're reinforcing that I can't fucking stand Damien.
He does love killing people. Like, that's his favorite thing, is to kill
Terrible
people.
son for Batman.
Yeah. I don't kill.
However,
I'm going to give them justice.
He's like, you're right. Don't kill them. Give them justice in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds so wrong, though, man. It sounds, I don't know. It sounds like wrong sexually. But
well, that's the point, though. I mean, that kind of fits with his character, too. You know, that just kind of fits with his character.
Luke inherits the occasional whine from his whiny Vader daddy. Thank you. Okay. Luke. Kyle. Yes. Okay, Tammy. I'm 100%
150%. No.
You're right. See, Luke is hardly whiny at all, ever, right? And look at all these other whiny people in his family.
I know.
The penetrating justice of the bat. Oh, boy. Jeff, earlier when you mentioned Catwoman demanding her litter boxes, are you alluding that Catwoman wants her salad tossed? I wasn't actually referencing that with the litter box, but I did actually totally say that Catwoman would demand Batman go down on her 100%.
Mm-hmm.
If she's going to be in a relationship.
And get her salad tossed, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's a great after hours topic. Top sexual super names, intended or not. Absolutely. By the way, you said about they won't, something about, right? He wouldn't have it. Remember I told you about that? They were one comic they did where Batman gets out of the Batmobile and you see his used naked dick.
Yeah. In Batman Dark or something like that, there's like one panel where you see his penis.
And it was, Scorpion said he couldn't get it up. Based on how long it was, I think it was supposed to actually be a wreck because it was fucking huge.
Right.
So apparently he can get it up, but maybe it's just after he beats down villains, then he gets really aroused.
That's why his codpiece is so hard.
Right. But wouldn't that be a problem? I feel like it gets so big, according to this one drawn strip, that it would the codpiece would restrict it and it would get painful.
I mean, he probably has a gadget that takes care of it.
A gadget that's jerking him off while he's fighting?
There's probably a fleshlight in the codpiece.
God. Oh, here are some, by the way, super sexual names. The Punisher, Kit Fisto.
Oh,
who's
yeah.
Kit Fisto?
That's that was a Jedi from. He was the green tentacle.
The prequels, right?
Yeah.
He would pass out from the lack of blood to the brain if he went full staff.
Yeah.
Do you get some kind of STD from justice-filled bat juice? Well, maybe not though, right? Because Batman's probably not having that much sex.
He's not. He only had
Catwoman.
He's only had two parts. Well, he's technically
Talia and Catwoman.
Well, canonically, he's also been with Barbara.
Do you mean in the animated?
No, in the comics. He's had there was, I want to say,
in the comics he was with Barbara Gordon.
There's a line that implies that
when she was Batgirl or Oracle
as Batgirl.
So I know they did that in Batman: The Killing Joke animated version, and I fucking think that's gross. By the way, I think that's just not fucking right.
Well, yeah, well,
there's just something. Even though she's of age at the time, there's just something wrong that she grew up. With him,
There's a comic.
It's like Barry and Iris in a way.
Well, there's a panel. It's funny. There's a panel where Batgirl goes up to Batman and says, got like 3 months pregnant, and he's like, oh, I guess I'll have to give I'll have to congratulate Dick when I see him, and she says Dick's only been back for the last 2 months or something like that, implying that it's Batman's baby. So
Batman has Barbara's baby in the comics.
I don't know if it was
I'm assuming it's all been. I'm sure it's. Oh, you don't know if it's a real comic.
I don't know. I've seen.
There's lots of stuff.
I've seen them. I see it clipped as something it's made the rounds. And I'm like, I wonder if that's from
a lot of people do fan comics stuff like that.
Okay.
And even if it was, I'm sure it's obviously been retconned, right? Because they reboot every few years anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still gonna put Barbara in there just because they seem to want to put those two together.
That's going in my Palpatine clones and my Damien things that never happening. Okay.
I just say they seem
I'm going to start keep a list of all the stuff that has never happened for me. Instead of the crabs, you get the bats.
Get the bats.
Catwoman, she wakes up one morning. It's like, oh no, I think I got the bats.
Something seems to be flapping in my vagina area.
Oh boy, God,
the bats.
Well, Bruce Wayne was always the playboy, right? Now, Tammy, do you mean did he actually get with a lot of women? Because I've always in more recent times, he pretends to be the playboy, but never actually does it, right?
Right.
He goes out with a woman to create that persona, so no one thinks he's Batman.
All movie portrayals of Batman minus Ben Affleck have had him with women. You know, like Michael Keaton's been with women, Vicky Vale,
Val Kilmer with Nicole Kidman's character.
Nicole Kidman. I don't know, and
Christian Bale with Katie Holmes, and then Maggie Gyllenhaal.
But even before them, he went to parties with a bunch of women to kind of play up the.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. To play up the role.
Yeah, so I'm certain he slept. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think he probably slept with him. But anyway.
You're right. They never. I actually like that. Again, I actually Ben Affleck's my favorite live action Batman probably. I mean, I love Michael Keaton too, but
yeah,
they never did that with the Affleck one. He never really had to be like the kooky playboy or
he never got to play Bruce Wayne. He only plays Batman in the. Batman v Superman and Justice League. He only plays Batman.
He plays Bruce Wayne a little
briefly
bit.
When
he doesn't really play Bruce Wayne in public so much.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Alex thinks that's the Batman Beyond flashback with Barbara. He's saying.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. That's probably it.
Taylor thinks he even had a fiance in the '60s series at one point. That's interesting.
That's cool. I mean, I know that's why they brought in they brought in the maid.
What?
So in the Batman '60s TV series,
the TV series. Okay.
Yeah, people were questioning Adam West and
Burt
Ward and their kind of
in their sexuality.
Yeah, and so they brought in the maid to kind of emphasize that they were both straight.
What? There was a maid in the Wayne Manor.
Yeah, there's a maid.
Besides
there's a
Alfred?
maid besides Alfred. Yeah.
Wait, how did they know that? Were they making comments about her looks or something? Or
I don't know. She was an older.
They weren't
woman.
fucking the maid, obviously, right?
Because she was an older, kind of Aunt May kind of woman.
Well, there was an actual aunt character.
Who was the aunt?
You maybe think of the aunt who would stop by sometimes. But how does that establish them as not being?
That was the established reason, behind why they brought the character in, was to kind of establish that these two were straight characters still.
I don't know if that's what SNL used to do, the ambiguously gay duo as a making fun of that.
Which still some of the best cartoons that they've done. Really funny. I always enjoyed them.
I actually usually don't like their cartoons, but that one was fun.
Yeah.
What Robin on that '60s Batman show? Did he ever actually have any romance?
In the '60s?
I don't know if he and Batgirl really got together in that one.
Oh, in the '60s one.
In the '60s show.
No, they never got with Batgirl. Batgirl was the last season anyway. It was she
got introduced later on.
Yeah, she was just really late.
And I don't know. She was cool. I mean, it was a cool costume, Yvonne Craig, and they always. I don't know if you noticed this. They always had her do the kicks, and they just did punches.
Yeah.
basically.
Well, they had to, mix it up, right? She had to have a specialty, right?
Well, that was good though. I think kicks are cooler once you probably have more flexibility. And those guys could probably only like kick people's stomachs or something. They probably couldn't kick high or something. All right, cool. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ultimate Geek Championship plus an extra Batman Catwoman sex talk.
How does
which
Batman
should be a regular
sex?
segment, I think, on the show. Folks, hey, we're going to do After Hours in a few minutes if you're a Patreon supporter. If you're not, you can do it right now. Still get access. Patreon.com/SuperGeekedUp. $3 or more per month will get you access to After Hours every single week. Lots of extra content we do. Like that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff actually that often would come up in After Hours, to be honest with you.
Usually, yeah.
Oh, Burt Ward was uber athletic.
Oh.
Or maybe is that a joke? LOL. He might have been very athletic. I mean, he was fairly young at the time, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Maybe he could do those high kicks. They just didn't let him do it. So, folks, yeah, remember this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, our Super Fandom Star Trek Extravaganza. If you're a Patreon supporter,
are they called Trekkies or Trekkers?
Either one depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Trekkies is the original, maybe 80s or 90s, definitely by 90s, I would say. I think some people didn't. I don't know why they didn't like the Trekkie, so they came up with Trekker.
I actually like Trekkie. Trekkie's a good I'm a Trekkie.
I like either one.
Yeah.
I think I initially maybe like Trekker more, but you're right. Trekkie sounds a little better actually. So you can call me either one, unless I don't know. Listen, maybe they'll correct you, right? And they just call them that. They say, "No, I'm a Trekkie." They just call them that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is sarcasm. Thank you.
Okay.
Totally, Jalou. Batman would be one to overcompensate. Oh, okay, here it is. Overcompensating his sexuality is actually a sexual and into meeting out justice.
Into meeting out
justice. Wait, look at the way he spelled meeting.
I know, right?
Yeah, he's given the meat all right. He's given his salami.
Yeah. Again, the codpiece. That's why the codpiece is so hard. That should be his focal point for the bulletproof part of his suit is it's the codpiece.
Because his penis is so valuable to him?
No,
why would people be shooting him in his dick? Why are they aiming there?
So the reason why he has
You're saying the dick is the large. It's not larger than his head.
Well, I was saying no, but that'd be kind of funny. Like because the symbol he puts the symbol on his chest because that's the largest part of his body. He wants people to hit that part with guns because that's the bulletproof part. But what if his codpiece? Never mind. I'm just being stupid now. Let's go on to.
Well, instead of Trekkie or Trekker, I prefer Imagineer as a sci-fi fan.
Oh, sorry.
I kind of like that.
Disney's
the Disney Imagineers, right?
I know Disney's gonna sue if we say that.
Well, fuck them.
Yeah, I wish we could. If I had that kind of money, I totally would.
Hey, I just read the article that the Disney just stole that they're getting the judge refused to throw out the suit by his other company because Disney stole their motion capture CGI stuff and used it. So for Guardians of the Galaxy, Beauty and the Beast, and Deadpool, they may have to pay out some of their profits because they stole the technology and used it to promote the film. And so I guess not a big surprise, right? That fucking big companies are stealing shit, but fucking gross. So
Disney's look, Disney shady. That's all you gotta know. Disney shady.
Trekkie is singular, Trekkers are plural. Well, yes, Justice mate, that's true, but you could say Trekkies plural. Either one, it could be singular.
Trekker, singular. Yeah.
I stole that from frequently asked questions about time travel.
Ah.
Oh, the movie. Interesting. Okay, interesting. All right, Chess. Thank you for watching. Keep on geeking on. We will do that for sure. All right, so folks, again, here's some links. SincereSarcasm.net. You can see Francis's shows. Right?
Check it out. I have a show there. It's worth listening to.
Online Friendship Simulator?
Online Friend Simulator. Go check it out.
OFS.
OFS. Since we're acronyming, yes.
AKA the other guy on Twitter, Super Geeked Up for me on Twitter, supergeekedup.com. Of course, you can find all the other stuff. Again, if you go right to the homepage right near the top, I have the link to the Super Knocked Up Vela on Kindle to make it easy for you. Just click on that if you don't want to have to search for it. Are you singing a song?
Yeah, Ella,
Ella. Oh, you always do that for Vela, right? Maybe that's what they should come up with their own theme song for Vela.
They should.
But again, folks, you can read all of it for free if you use the free tokens, and the first 3 are free anyway. I would love it if you could read it, and then also click the like button. That helps me out. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate all your great chatting. And thank you for watching in post. Please always feel free to leave your comments. We love reading them and seeing them. So we're going to do after hours a little bit. If you're a Patreon and want to swing by for that, go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. I'll have the link up. If not, we will see you next Wednesday. Charles McFall from DragonCon, the digital media track director, will be our guest. And that'll be, and then we'll be off in 2 weeks because I will be at DragonCon. But hope to see you next week, and then we're going to be back after that, folks. So it's just a 1 week break. Don't worry, nothing big. And then then we'll be back. Oh, actually, Super Geeked Up will probably be streaming live from DragonCon, actually. So I can let you know about that, so you can tune into that. So that's too bad, Tammy. All right, but thank you for have fun really pumping that fref out.
We do our best.
That sounds sexual too. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.